it hurts women. I think it hurts women, and I think it hurts. I think the feminist movement hurts the family, the nuclear family, specifically. I think that woman did what she did because there's a lot of women that don't want to work no more, fam. There's a lot of men that don't want to work, fam. And I'm talking about any type of, like, who wants to do hard labor? Not many people want to do hard labor.
Not you, Frost.
I'm going to say something real quick. So I was a mover for about 20-something, going on 30 years of my life. I moved people for a living.
He was a mover for 30 years of his life. That's what he was doing. A mover.
Furniture and whatnot. There's days I loved my job because it was just basically exercise for me. I'm always exercising. So there's days I love my job. But then there's other days that I'm thinking, I wish I worked in a fucking office, man. I don't feel like walking all day.
Dude, I dubbed everybody.
Yeah, stunts the growth of the nuclear family. That's a fact. I don't want to walk all day. I don't want to carry these heavy boxes all day. I don't want to do this all day. I show up to a place, it's freaking 6 flights, and I got to carry all of this furniture up 6 flights. I don't want to do this all day. You understand what I'm saying? What's happening is we don't have, people aren't being raised to be as strong as we were when I was growing up. When I was growing up, the men and the women from my day and age,
the whole fucking
we were
life,
just
I guess.
stronger,
How
fam.
the fuck that happens?
Nowadays, people aren't as strong. So these jobs that they gotta have, they don't want to do them. Like, and these are jobs that during my day and age, people would love to have these jobs, even though it's backbreaking work. You understand what I'm saying? So we're just this new. I don't know if it's the millennial thing. That's what everybody likes saying, but
shut up, Frost.
They're not being raised tough enough to be able to do these jobs. And that's another reason why I believe that our streets is the way it is. Niggas just ain't being raised to be tough no more. Everybody gets a fucking, part of my language, everybody gets a trophy. I just hate that everybody gets a trophy, fam. That makes it so the people that broke their back and worked hard, it's no reason to really break your back and work hard as much no more because everybody gets a trophy. It's no reason to stand out and be exceptional. Everybody gets a trophy. I can't stand that. I can't stand the whole everybody gets a trophy.
Get a fucking job.
We need to be disappointed sometimes, man. Disappointment is an important part of growth. I'm not saying we need to be constantly disappointed. That's insanity. But disappointment is an important part of growth. We need to be disappointed sometimes. Michael Jordan became Michael Jordan because he got kicked off of his high school basketball team. Imagine if his high school basketball team said, don't worry, everybody that wants to be on the team, y'all all going to be, they got 50 people on the damn team. There's no reason to become a better player if the roster's going to hold 50 people. I can't stand this everybody gets a trophy thing. I can't stand it.
But you ain't getting a trophy, bro. Shut up.
I don't like that when these kids go to these tournaments, you could get a trophy past third place.
Sorry, everyone. I guess
if y'all don't make third place, you should be going home empty-handed. You should be going home to do more training. I don't understand this.
Shout out to the people that came back, man. I appreciate y'all.
I remember going to somebody's crib and them having a trophy wall or a medal wall or whatever the case is, where they got their medals or their trophies hanging up. And if you saw something that said 4th or 5th place, it was like an anomaly. Now you could go to somebody's trophy wall and the shit will say 8th and 10th place, fam. How are they even making trophies for you if you're in 8th and 10th place? Who's spending money on that? We got 53 people in the room. Hit that like button. Send out some notifications. We could get to 40. Like, who in the hell, fam? So that's what I'm saying. Everybody shouldn't get a trophy.
Everybody shouldn't get a trophy, fam. I didn't get one. All you did was cry today.
Everybody shouldn't get a trophy. Who's seen the show The Idol? Has anybody here seen the show The Idol? If you have not seen the show The Idol, it's on HBO Max, which is now Max. Go check it out. That's the jump off that got on The Weeknd in it. Go check it out. It's actually really, really good and exposes a lot of things that go on in the music industry overtly and under the narrative. Exposes a lot. But yeah, almost everything the feminist movement does stunts the growth of the nuclear family. Remember, the feminist movement was created because white women were being abused, for lack of a better term, by their counterparts in their community. So they came over to our community complaining about the stuff that the people in their community was doing. And then the women in our community just started acting like we was doing it to them. But they had real complaints, man. Them white women was being treated badly, fam. They had real complaints. This is not me talking about they was complaining over nothing. They men was treating them like garbage, fam. And not everyone, obviously. This is not 100% type of thing. But I'm saying the problems that white women had to deal with were pretty bad.
Whatever.
It was not nowhere close to the problems that black people had to deal with, just so we could be clear. I'm not saying that neither. I don't want that to be anything that people are saying I'm trying to say. I'm just saying that they had reason to be upset and they had reason to want to be delivered from their situation. But that wasn't our problem. And that's not a problem that we should have took on. So our community should not have joined the whole feminist movement thing. And they probably wouldn't have got any movement because the only thing that moves anything in America seems to be black people. Nothing happens unless black people get involved in shouting and going crazy about it. Tell me where the lie's at. That in itself should show black people the power that we have. That alone.
My eyes are getting
shit
bad,
don't move
dude.
in America unless you get enough black people to be angry about it. White people can't even move shit in America, fam. Not no more. Not the way it used to be. Tell me what a lie.
Shout out to the people in the motherfucking chat, man. I think that's a little bit too much. I just got flagged.
I'm one of those people that think that they need to start. And I'm not saying she need to go to jail for years, but they need to start taking these people.
Salute to everybody in the chat, man. I guess I dubbed the fucking live last time. I don't know how the hell I did that. That's wild. It was showing y'all still here. Yeah, it was showing y'all still here, man.
That be making these false accusations and they need to start being held accountable for it and getting time. Period. Once they start doing that, our Karen situation is going to go away. Our Karen situation exists because people know that they can call the cops on people for nothing. Once it becomes a crime to use the police against somebody by calling them for no reason, once that becomes a crime that could be punishable by, let's say, 30 days in jail or something like that, it's going to stop. I promise you. I promise you. It'll stop.
I think.
We got 57 people in here. We have the 3-hour mark. What else y'all want to talk about?
57 people in the building for him. I'm with you, Matt. Killer views on that comment. I mean, everybody's got a right to trial, and if you win, man.
I thought it was dope. When the lady called the police on me for nothing at the library, and she told the police she thought I was in my 30s. I'm like, bitch, you know me. I'm not going to her, bitch. I'm just saying, like,
go back outside.
Like, bitch, you know I'm not in my 30s.
Does, man.
Do I look like I'm in my 30s, man? I might look like I'm in my 30s, man, sometimes.
You really think you look like you're in your 30s? You really think that you're in your 30s right now? You got to know better, bro. Or you're just flat out delusional.
She was like, he's in his 30s.
No, she didn't.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm not in my 30s. But it don't matter nowadays because women are actually, especially younger women in their 20s, are actually choosing niggas in my age group. Not for nothing. Younger women in their 30s are now choosing niggas in my age group. Not for nothing. So these older women can't even get older women nowadays because a lot of the younger women are going after the older women, older men. Because who you want to go date? You want to go date a man that's ready to build the life, or you want to go date a dude that's standing on the corner all day? Not every woman want to go be standing on the corner all day with some nigga might get shot at, might not. Not everybody's into that anymore. And when you deal with the older women, if you're an older man, you
like button for me, y'all do a dog soldier said, damn it.
Disrespect. A woman having sex with 100 men is not the same as a man having sex with 100
I'm trying to find the rhythm here, man.
I'm not gonna lie to you. If I go sleep with a woman and she just seems like she's just supremely experienced, I'm gonna not be as interested.
Hospital chairs, bro. They lean back, but they ain't beds, man.
You're just fucking everybody. Huh?
You think they will reach out, Melly? Or dismiss the case? I think they're going to play with him for a little bit.
You're just banging everybody.
Take a plea bargain, and then I think they'll dismiss it. I can't see him going back to trial and losing that bad. Like
body count matters.
They got to know that they didn't look very good.
Y'all men that let y'all convince y'all that body count don't matter. Shout out to you niggas. A lot of you niggas gonna end up with AIDS.
What are you saying?
That's not funny. I'm just saying. A lot of you dudes is gonna end up with some uncurable diseases. Y'all don't think body count matters.
Are you grown?
A lot of y'all gonna end up with kids that y'all gonna think is y'all, and they ain't, because you don't think body count matters. You know, they did a psychological
study. A woman's body count has nothing to do with you skeeting in the bitch.
That they said that females that have more sexual
you do know that you are the end all be all when it comes to getting someone pregnant, right? You do know this, right? You're the one that skeets, bro. What's her body count have to do with anything? If you skeet, she probably did a good job. Stupid, man. He's a
dumb. They have a shitload of spirits attached to them. They had sex with a ton of them. What shitload of spirits is attached to them. They did an actual
I don't even know my body count. That's how fucked up mine is.
That basically they did a study, and females that have more sexual partners are more likely to get divorced and cheat.
Like I'm not gonna lie to you.
And it was like a number like 10.
Crazy.
Like if they had over 10. Like that little, like just 10, over 10 is more likely. Like it's like an 80%
my body count is in the last
first of all,
20 years.
Women going for divorces, like 80% of divorces are started by women.
23.
Look that up. I know people always think a lot of people haters in here saying I don't know what I'm talking about. Like 80% of divorces is started by women.
It was a game.
They said that women are more likely to want to divorce depending on the number of sexual partners they had. So the more sexual partners they had, the more likely it is that they're gonna be unhappy.
Yeah, Frost, look at this. We can do this over here, Frost.
So y'all keep thinking that body count don't matter, Frosty? Fam. Body count matter, fam. How's
your day?
You know how many dudes is in jail or dead because they was both banging the same chick and one
over here, bro.
And now that chick is out there somewhere with a whole nother husband that she probably cheating on with a whole nother nigga. Y'all be begging for those situations. Y'all beg for it.
Turn it down.
Y'all go date all the women with the markers that'll put you in that type of situation.
This camera here's got some size to it.
Well, I'm sitting over here like I'd rather just be alone.
Do it like that.
I die, man. I don't want those problems. Also, I'm trying to get to heaven. The easiest way to screw your situation up is to become emotionally unstable due to a relationship. So I'm not trying to be in any type of relationship that might try to affect my emotional stability. Me being in a relationship with a person that's in multiple relationships with multiple other people will make that happen. So I'm not interested. And for all of the women out there that try to say, well, how are you going to know unless you date? Me and you could be dating and not seeing anyone else while we're dating. Me and you don't need to be dating and seeing 3 other people also dating.
It's like to call people dope fiends and shit.
And just date that one person for a week or 2 to see if it works out.
Shit.
You can make these decisions.
In one room, fucking
you don't have to be dating
y'all don't got
different
nothing.
people in order to find a person for you.
Keep running y'all's mouth.
You didn't date anyone. Your family just told you who you was going to marry.
Keep running y'all's mouth.
We still existed, and it was still a lot of happy marriages in that system. There were unhappy marriages, yes, but there are unhappy marriages in this system also.
Hey, Frost, this piece right here, it connects.
That's something to think about.
To a rail system. I got the rail system, I just don't.
Just something to think about.
Of course, I don't have it out here.
I've been in here for too long.
Shut the fuck up.
I've been just here too long. I should have been out of here. What else y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. That lady, her search history screwed her up.
It's gotta be a juice.
She got fired from her job. Also, for everybody that don't know, she was some kind of medical assistant or some shit like that. She got fired from her job. And we gotta get out of here. We in here too long.
What?
I can't even be upset.
You've been there 3 hours, bro. Who takes 3 hours to do fucking laundry?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, what?
I'm on fucking live, you rat bastard. Hold on. I gotta send a person a message. Y'all gonna be sorry about that. I actually got hit by one of my Philly connections. I'm pretty sure they're gonna tell me about the situation that's going on with Gilly and Marlo. I'm
such
Gilly,
a fucking liar.
Gilly's son. I'm assuming that's what I'm being contacted for. I'm probably not gonna if they message me right now back with the information, I don't think I'm gonna say it right now, but they probably about to message me back with some information.
So he's got Gilly.
Like I keep trying to y'all already know. I know
he knows people in Philly, but he don't know Gilly. Shut up. And Gilly ain't dealing with nobody right now. He just lost his fucking son. Leave him alone.
Let me send him a message to tell him I want to come to Gilly Fest. Y'all want to go to Gilly Fest?
He just lost his kid, you dumb fuck. Gilly Fest. Gilly Fest.
Probably contacted me because I'm in that same area with Hassan Campbell and them, and they might want somebody to go at. Well, respond back to what the Hassan Campbell comments. I responded back already. No.
You're not in the same area as Hassan Campbell, bro.
But those is my people.
You're in the dirty section of YouTube, but you're like at the bottom, bro.
I've interviewed a couple of them down there in Philly.
Stepped on you and we went across you. We stepped over you, Frost.
I keep trying to tell y'all. Y'all got people telling y'all to hate on somebody that foot is already in the door, man.
You've been screaming this for 4
my foot's already in the door.
When's the foot gonna get in the door?
Y'all see me with.
When is the foot gonna go through the threshold?
Oh, fire! Here. Oh, fire! Oh, fire! Oh, fire!
Still fucking nuts. See if I can go to his house, y'all.
What else y'all want to talk about? Yeah, that shit is weird, man.
His house.
That whole they just it's so much that I don't want to say too much because you don't never know who you offended. And I know sometimes I'll be offending people and I'm not offending them on purpose. So you never know who you offended. But we have to improve our own morality. We have to start becoming more conservative. They got us hate conservativeness, man. Black people used to be the most conservative people in America, man. We were conservative, man. Everybody forget that Dr. Martin Luther King was a Republican. We were conservative, man. We just turned into these
Democrats. Ladies and gentlemen, hi, Frost.
After like
how are you?
1972, 1974.
How are you,
Frost?
Started
turning Democrat. More like Planned
might do it better. Hold on.
Dude, we've been historically Republican.
That's the wrong camera.
It's just people don't know history. People don't know what actually went on. People don't know.
Oh.
Y'all keep listening to these Democrats. Some of these Democrats are good. Don't get it confused. But some of these Republicans are good.
Let me fix this a little bit. I don't even got a fucking green screen up.
Good too. Some of these Democrats is bad. Don't get it confused. But some of these Republicans are bad too. It's the same thing. You understand?
Oh.
Y'all keep listening to all of these Democrats that keep our community sick. These niggas keep our community sick, man. Not all of them, but some of them.
I can crispy it up a little bit.
Sick. I don't want any more.
I can make it crispy a little bit.
I don't want any more drug rehab centers in the hood, fam. You know what I want in the hood? I want pantries in the hood.
Are we at Pop's house?
I don't want no more drug rehab centers. And I don't need
tell the landlord to quit
on public assistance or be homeless or anything else like that.
Quit up here.
I don't care if you make $1 million. You should
tell the landlord to quit.
Fucking food pantry and get food, fam.
I ain't playing with shit, I'm too fucking old. Them little boys waited years to retaliate. Took a shot to my leg and I'm proud to say, a couple months he was dead, I ain't trying to play. Bitch, we ain't for the head, who gon' die today? You gon' die since you can't return my mistake. Y'all can click with whoever is killer season. Steady pouring up drink like my liver needs. When I say in my verse, bitch, I really mean it. If I ever go broke, then I'm really ski. I ain't playing with shit, I'm too fucking old. Them little boys waited years to retaliate.
It is what it is.
What are we talking about?
It is what it is, man. Our numbers is going down. Y'all bouncing?
Look, I can see my chair back there. Remember when I had that chair?
Forever. Oh, they going back up. All right, forget it.
Threw that son of a bitch in the trash can.
Getting
that thing hurt.
Oh, shit.
Let me see if I can fix it a little better. I'll put up a green screen. We'll be real good.
Yeah, so I'm not mad at them. And it's not all Democrats. There's a ton of great Democrats out there. One of the Democrats I've always loved is Cory Booker. There's a lot of good Democrats out there. All right. So when I'm talking about Democrats, I'm not saying they're all terrible. There's good Democrats out there. There's good Republicans out there. There's just good politicians out there, and there's bad politicians. Just like there's good teachers, there's bad teachers. Just like there's good doctors, nurses, bad doctors, nurses. Same thing, fam. There's been these towels sitting here this whole entire time since I got here. No, I'm not taking nobody's towels. What? How are you going to come into my chat and tell me to focus on myself?
Hold on.
That sounds like you being a hypocrite. You know, God hates hypocrites, so I'm going to assume that Satan sent you.
Ooh, God hates hypocrites, huh?
God hates hypocrites, so I'm going to assume Satan sent you.
I'm in a corner and just catching.
Remember, there's only one war, fam.
Color.
There's only fight that we're in is the fight against good and evil, against God's word and the things that's trying to prevent God's word from happening. That's the only fight, fam. There is no other fight. Every other fight is an illusion.
It's in the box, y'all.
There's only one fight, fam.
It's in the box, y'all. Tell Pops to come get me. Pops. God doesn't hate you, idiot. I know. Thanks, Just.
Yeah, there's only one fight. Don't let them trick you into thinking that there's multiple fights going on. Don't let people trick you into thinking that there's multiple things going on, fam. There's one fight, fam. There's one fight. It's God against the things that want to prevent. It's God's word against the things that want to prevent God's word. There's only one fight, fam. Don't let these people trick you into thinking that there's multiple fights going on. You either doing God's word or you trying to prevent God's word from happening.
Motherfucker been at the goddamn thing.
That's it. There is nothing else.
How long? 3.5 hours at the laundromat? Go to church and find a woman then, Jack.
Pay attention to your vote, fam.
I think that's where the best part.
Stop voting people when you do know that when you vote somebody into office and they going in to try to do a thing that might be going against God's wishes, you're literally voting to prevent, like, you be mindful of who you vote for. It's better you don't vote. This is a real talk. It's better you don't vote than vote for somebody who wants to push Satan's agenda. Don't let that go over your head.
He's always stuck on the Satan's agenda thing. He's stuck on it.
It's better you don't vote than vote ill.
A little autistic. Definitely.
Don't let that go over your head. They want to tell you to vote. It don't matter who you vote. You just got to vote. No, if you do not know who to vote for, if you don't have a dog in the race, if you're ill-informed, you should not be voting. What kind of sense does that make? You want people to vote even if they don't know what they. You want people to talk even if they don't know nothing about the subject.
Yeah, Letha, just get something to eat out of it. You just have like a TV dinner or something.
Where they do that at?
TV dinner or something.
Where they do that at?
Or order something. Got to go out and get it.
Where do they go ask people to share their opinions about things that they know nothing about? I don't have no size.
You got a 17-year-old child ain't getting her license. Like, what the fuck, dude? I'm on her. He's carrying all that shit. Does he have a hobo cart? Does Jack have a hobo basket? Like a hobo Dollar General shopping cart or something?
Yeah, be mindful, man. Like people that they vote and they don't even know what they vote for. You wonder how some jackass gets in the office.
Yeah.
Got in the office because there was 550,000 people that went to vote, and they just checked all of the boxes for Democrat or checked all the boxes for Republican. That's how he got in the office. Nobody even knew who that guy was. Nobody even knew who that guy was. So they just everybody went in there. They just checked down the Democrats or they just checked down the Republicans. That's how it happened. That's how he got in the office. Now he's making this, or she is making decisions.
Oh, shit. I'm gonna really get on his ass.
All right, we're about to get up out of here. Got all my clothes washed and folded. 3 hours, 20 minutes into the live. Like I told you before, I'm actually supposed to be pulling up on one of our supporters of the page and doing the thing. I don't know if I'm gonna go live.
Angel Crispin, man.
Might go live, might not. I'm not 100% sure. Also, I got to make sure that they're still free today to do the thing. They might not be
you're
free.
good, bro.
I think they're gonna be free. They might
You're
not
good,
be free.
Angel.
So also, I got to make sure that they're free.
No, you're 100% good, Angel. It's all love, bro.
Salute to everybody that's been in the chat.
Salute
to everybody that's been commenting.
Yeah, it's only like
salute to Dolly with the $50 drop earlier to the PayPal. Definitely appreciate you. We're about to get up out here. Oh, I forgot to tell you. So they had some politicians actually come down to
Seagate. I ain't never done
and I just didn't know. So I need to go and contact those guys, the police here, and let them know that next time some politicians pull up in there, please let me know so I can show up with the cameras. You know, even if I don't have any questions to ask, that'll be some good content to see what the other, what other people might ask, and we can at least cover it and find out what they're doing. So I missed it.
Well,
sorry about that. I know we love politicians. We done interviewed a couple of politicians over here. Can't wait to interview more. So we missed that one. We're gonna try not to miss any more appearances by any more politicians that might come.
Oh, we fucking live, y'all. On Instagram too, y'all. We fucking live on Instagram too.
We're gonna get up out of here.
I think we can be live. If anybody's on Instagram,
they were senators, by the way. They were senators.
If anybody's on Instagram,
I posted it on our
Instagram. My mic for me,
I posted it to our Instagram just so you can be clear. If anybody that wants to know exactly.
Yo, you can hear me?
Senators, by the way. They were senators. Yeah. State senators. It was two of them.
Yo, this guy is hilarious, man. I don't gotta let Seagate PD know to let me know the next time these senators and these Republicans are doing this. Bro, you are not that fucking important. Even if they do, even if you do know, you think you're gonna pull up and have a conversation. They're gonna look at you. They're gonna look at you like you stupid. They're gonna be like, "What the fuck is you?"
Oh wow!
Just do something worth
doing.
And let the world know.
I thought you do things with the community. I thought you do things with CJPD. I thought you have events with them. Shouldn't you be in the loop? Anybody, like it just doesn't make sense. If you're in the loop of things and you know what's going on and you're connected with these people, why you don't know? It doesn't make sense, bro. It doesn't make sense.
Things that don't want the Lord's word to happen.
You hear that?
Like,
did you hear that?
But does that make sense? Oh
no,
I do things with the community. I do things with the Seagate community and the PV, and so then why you didn't know that they were there? What do you like? It just doesn't make sense. And just one last thing. We always talking about God fighting and this, that, and third. Bro, God doesn't fight his battles, bro. Oh my God. If you know so much about God and Satan, then who defeated Satan and sent Satan to hell? I bet you'd be able to answer that.
Satan was never defeated, bro.
Fuck out of here.
Satan was never defeated.
For sure, probably not defeated, but he definitely for sure was kicked the hell out of heaven. He was kicked out of heaven. They kicked his ass out of heaven.
Let's see here.
They kicked his ass out of heaven. But what I'm trying to say is, it wasn't God that did that. It wasn't God. God didn't do that. It wasn't Jesus. It was none of that. They didn't go in head with the fucking devil. It was not them. That's how you know what you're talking about, bro. Oh, God fights his strongest battles, and he doesn't do the fighting, brother. What are you talking about? Oh my God. He kicked his ass out of heaven quick. And it for sure wasn't God.
Now, it's buffing.
Yo, I don't want to sound nasty, but am I the only one that when I'm smoking, I gotta take a shit? Like I don't be having to take a shit until I smoke. This shit is annoying, bro. I could be in the middle of a smoking, and it's just like I get the feeling of wanting to shit. Like, it's just annoying, bro.
That's weird, man. This was just working. It was just working last time. Whatever.
Talking about, I gotta let CJ know to let me know the next time that they're in town, because we could pull up on them with the cameras and ask them questions. And brother, they're not there for that, and they're for sure not there For you? Oh
Yep.
my God.
Dude, I'm so fucking tired, man. I'm so tired, dude.
Yeah, me too.
I ain't got nothing better to do. Come hang out with y'all.
I don't know. AD, in my belief, I feel like the devil was defeated and sent to hell. And when he talks about God fighting his battles,
The devil was defeated. Isn't that the reason why he's still here? He's still a temp.
no, but he was kicked out of heaven. He definitely for sure was
Yeah, he
kicked out of heaven.
definitely was beaten.
He was kicked. Yeah, he was kicked out of heaven. They didn't allow him there no more.
He was beaten.
But it wasn't God. It wasn't the Most High that did the battling.
You wouldn't believe that. Damn, I got cotton out like a motherfucker, bro. You wouldn't believe like all the other religions that I've read upon
Yeah.
that don't even bring up half of what's in the Bible, bro.
Wow.
They don't even bring it up, bro. It's not like even part of their religion, but it's got some things to do with it. You know what I mean?
Similar. Yeah.
I'm like,
They say I
dude,
was taught that all the religions are religions are connected. They just got different names, different stories, different
Yep.
people, different
And some
faces.
the devil is Pan. He's Baphomet. He's some things.
I read about
he's a
that.
leader.
He comes in different forms and
Yeah,
flies.
it's really weird, man. He's got a bad name. Sure, you can see it in all these different books and things. Like he definitely carries a bad name, but he's in every one of them, though. That's one damn thing for certain. That I mean, for certain.
They say Satan's specialty was music. That was his thing. He was the angel of music. That's how he.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
That's how he did.
I believe that there's a God, and I don't know if it's like a man form or anything. Like it's just too much for me to grasp. Right? It's just way over than what I think we can think up. So I believe there's a God for sure.
I believe
beautifulness.
I believe God takes care of the bigger things, like keeping the world going. I feel like his helpers, his guardian angels, Mother Nature, and all those people, his helpers. Whatever word you want to use.
In that book called the Bible, God tried to murder this planet like 6-7 times, bro. Like he hit it with flood. He hit it with locusts. He hit it with fucking all this shit, dude. And I think
he still found a way to,
I think the earth is kind of like we all go to it and we come from it, right? It's like it's a Mother Nature thing, man. Like nothing ever dies forever. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the only thing we can do is blow this bitch up. A man can tear this bitch up 100%. And that's scary to think about, bro.
Yeah.
Think about man, dude. You say, oh, I'm going to hit the bomb. Boom. Do I think there's a fucking red button that all these presidents could hit? No. But we got bombs that could end this. Dude, that can just disintegrate before you even know it lands. It's going to disintegrate you before you know it lands. That's scary. What man has done on this planet is scarier than everything. He is right. The Archangel Michael who defeated Satan threw him out. Yep.
Thank you. I just didn't want to say it. I just didn't really want to say it because everybody's belief is different.
Oh, you can say whatever you want over here, brother.
Archangel Michael was the top dog, but he wasn't.
You want over here, bro.
Archangel Michael wasn't the only one that fought him. It was 6 of them. Archangel Michael just happens to be the 7th one. The 7 archangels that fought him. Yeah, but they didn't just fight one time. They fought 7 times. But it wasn't God that fought him. It was God that sent Archangel Michael to fight him. It was Archangel Michael that was sent out to fight him. It wasn't God. It wasn't the Most High. It was Archangel Michael. But,
there was a crew of angels, wasn't there?
Yeah, it was 7 of them. They fought 7 times. Raphael, Gabriel, Uriel, Sadikiel, Archangel Michael, and it's like, Honestly, I wasn't raised to be religious at all. I wasn't raised to be religious at all. I just,
No,
that's actually what God kicked me. That's what got me kicked out of my fucking apartment, out of my house for
see, that's
choosing the
hard,
religion, to
dog.
be religious, to be spiritual, and to want to find my way. That shit did not fly well with my mother at all.
Yeah, that's Catholic teachings, the angels and
Yeah,
all that. Everything's different. I give everybody
that's
their respect, man,
that's
because
my
each
main. That's my favorite.
each doctrine has its own way of teaching, has its own way of. But I think man's made religion a fucked up thing, man. I do.
Yeah,
I think they're
yeah.
profiting from the word of God, and they're profiting from what they think a God is. Bro, I'm telling you right now, bro, whatever it is, it's way bigger than what the fuck we can ever dream of.
Religion's supposed to be about coming
We have
together, about
no
food,
idea.
feeding each other,
Bro,
coming amongst each other and praying
the
and being with
Bible,
one another. Like,
dude, to give people hope,
I
calm
just,
people
I,
down at
I
times.
hate that they're sacrificing in these religions. I hate the fact that they have to kill animals. That shit give things a bad name because
That's
they
not even
sacrifice
right.
animals for religious purposes, but it wasn't for that back in the days. They used to sacrifice the animal for religious purposes, pray, but then they will also cook it and eat it as a whole, as a community, as a village. They will eat
Whatever
their
animal you
whatever
kill, you're
that
supposed to eat, bro. You're
you're
supposed
supposed
to
to
take
eat.
that.
They're not supposed to just kill it and leave it there and discard it and throw it out in the garbage because you're supposed to be praying to to some spirit. No, bro, I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that. That's ridiculous, bro. You're supposed to kill your whatever, and then you're supposed to eat it together as a family, as a whole, as a community.
Dude, the fighter Sugar Sean, he just bought a farm, and that's what he intends to do, dude. Raise things until they're old, and then you eat them. You give them a good life,
Yeah,
bro. What can a cow do on this planet? You
nothing.
put it on a farm and you give it a full life. Love it. You take care of it. And when it's time to eat him, it's time to eat him. You put Betsy on the plate, but you give
Yeah,
it a good life, man. You don't put it in these fucking, these stupid ass, farms they have where they're fucking pumping them with steroids. They don't give but 3 years
yeah,
of life. You know what I mean? Nah, you let your cow stay out there about 15 years. You know what I mean? That's the real true shit. Ronda Rousey does
yeah,
that shit too, bro. The chick that does fighting.
yeah. The lady.
That's dope to me. I don't know if I could do it. Like, I only shot deer. Like, I don't know if I could butcher a whole fucking cattle and do it and just sit back and eat it.
Yeah,
I don't like looking at my meat when it's fucking on the bone still, kind of. I love meat, but if it's not cooked and shit, I'd hate looking at it. I hate washing it. We're savages, bro. We're
yeah,
savages,
yeah.
but we're the baddest savage on this fucking planet. We are. They say there's things just as smart as us, but they're not building concrete buildings. They're not fucking building flying cars. They're not building cars electric. You know what I mean? We're doing civilizations. So I don't want to hear that evolve. I think we evolve, but it ain't from the Big Bang, man. It ain't from the Big Bang, man. I think we just naturally in nature evolve to whatever we're in, whatever's around us. Especially a soldier,
Yeah.
especially somebody that knows what they're doing. They're going to evolve to what they're surrounded by. Hey, do you get a mixer? Get the one you can Bluetooth phone calls to? Yeah. Bro, you know how much a roadcaster is, bro? $600, bro. I'm trying to get a vehicle. Let me tell you, man, when I get a vehicle, it's going to look different over here. I'm going to take y'all out with me. Not all the time, but y'all see more. Most definitely. I don't know why I haven't got a fucking vehicle yet. Here I sit
Yeah,
without a
me
vehicle.
too.
This whole
I
time
had
y'all
my
been
license.
and,
I had my license since 18.
and before y'all know me, I never went without a vehicle, bro. I just got used to using Uber. And it's easy. So,
Yeah,
but I'm over it, bro. I've been having to sit places and shit, and I'm like, nah, fuck this, bro. Fuck
The
this.
police and let them know the next time some politicians pull up in there, please let me know so I can show up with the cameras.
Please let me
Even if
know.
I don't have
Why they gotta
cameras? You hear what he said? Show up with the cameras. Jack Frost, you ain't showing up with no fucking cameras. You got a phone, sir. This is the camera. This
Shit,
is
just a couple days ago, you didn't have no fucking connection. You had to go steal Wi-Fi from someone. You didn't have no internet connection. So how the hell are you gonna expect them to pull up on you?
Yeah. Yeah, I've been looking at them Roadcasters, bro. I do like them. Is there anything cheaper that's just as good? But I always know you don't go buying the junk, man. Go buying junk, you're just gonna upgrade it. Hell, I had a $250 mixer, bro. I gave away. So it's just got to be Bluetooth, right? Because the one I had was Bluetooth. Yeah, you can get the used ones on Amazon. The Rodecaster 2 Pro for like $5, I think. That's a lot of cash, man. That's practically almost halfway where I need to be. Shit, 500 puts me where I want to be. What's James saying? Salute Don Vito. Why is it not letting me get this fucking fight, bro? Because I'm not paying for it. ESPN. It's probably fucking over by now. See if you can get this fight that's on, Jess. On your Cody. Fights were free. Okay. They're over. Okay, that's why I can't get them. I'm still going to put them back on, though. I want to look. That sucks. Yeah, you got to have ESPN, though. Let's see.
Oh, and you're always talking about the Most High. One of the best things to do when you're close to God is to keep cleanliness. You're far from
is
that,
what?
Bro.
Cleanliness? Yes, most definitely. Every religion I studied, they definitely preach about religion clean. You're supposed to clean. A lot of religions you're supposed to clean before you worship. Like wash your hands, put water in your mouth, rinse your mouth out. A lot of them, dude. A whole lot of them. That's the truth. Tom Aspinall won first round, 1 minute, 40-second KO. Damn, son. I like Tom, too. His dad was a beast. Yeah, I like Tom. He's a small heavyweight, too, ain't he? What does he come in weighing? It went off. Fuck it. About to send you a link. Okay. Yeah, I want a small one too, man. Yeah. I definitely would like a small one. What's good, Johnny Hodges? See, you guys got different names over here, man. Who wants to come up? Who wants to come up with me? We're live on Instagram. We're live on motherfucking YouTube. We're live on Twitter and Twitch. 4 streams, Jack Frost. Get on my level. Get on my level, Jack Frost. Listen to what this creep says, bro.
To ask, that'll be some good content to see what the other, what other people might ask, and we can at least cover it.
I want to go back.
Good for who? It's good for the little fucking little people you have over there.
The evidence. Do y'all remember when the trial first started?
All of you guys, Ben Roman.
Person that took the stand, and when they took the stand,
bro, look at this.
They basically tried to say that the
Not one of these people have yet to come up to show that they solid people.
They was talking like that.
We was talking about.
I don't know what any. So they had to throw all that out. That did 2 things. I'm gonna remind y'all the 2 things that it did. The first thing it did was this, which is probably the most important of the 2 things. Further down the line that which now not be used.
It's snowing?
That was the witnesses, the lady and her daughter, that was going to put YNW Melly in the car. You understand? So now, since that witness doesn't put YNW Melly in the car, that means all of their forensic evidence don't mean shit.
Murder out. More volume?
I'm gonna say that again for those that don't get it.
Can you hear me good now?
You know the trajectory evidence.
Can you hear me?
You know the evidence of the gunpowder on the other dude's shoulder. All of the evidence from inside the vehicle means nothing. It's moot. And the reason why it doesn't mean anything is because they can't put YNW Melly in the car. If they could put YNW Melly in the car, then that evidence means something. You can extrapolate out from that evidence, and you can create new testimony, or to whoever witnesses that's on the stand. Ask different questions. But since they weren't able to put YNW Melly in the car, that means that all that the bullet trajectory evidence, all of the DNA evidence, everything that was in the car is moot. It can't be used. It don't mean anything. Also, I need for y'all to understand, there is a witness that they have, the defense, the last.
Look, Cuddy, I'm gonna go in the other room, and I'm gonna bring this with me and see if you can hear me. Okay.
Getting in the car on video, and they have a witness saying that he got out of the car, and that witness is also saying basically he got out of the car before the situation happened, or at least that's what they alluded to. So basically, any DNA evidence that's inside of that car now, even though they could probably attribute it to YNW Melly, they cannot attribute it to the murder. So that witness, that last witness, he did multiple things. The first thing he did was say YNW Melly was at home when this happened. First of all, how do you know when it happened, man? That's a whole other discussion. Okay. Second, we got YNW Melly out of the vehicle.
Well, that's gonna be a little bit different, Cuddy. There we go. There we go. Hold on. This is what we could do right here. Frost, there's always a will. There's always a way, sir. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Fuck, ain't let me do it. I have my case off. There we go. Look at there, Jack Frost. When there's a will, bro, there's a way.
Beautiful fucking day, man. This is a beautiful day. It's not too hot, not too cold.
I am definitely built to stream.
Third, and this is probably the most important thing.
We good.
He has other people using YNW Melly's phone. He said we all use that phone, not just YNW. He said everybody uses the phone. Remember, a big chunk of the evidence is that they use YNW Melly is this. Listen and pay attention. It's the text messages. Remember the text messages that were sent? Okay, one, check this out, pay attention. So they have the text messages that were sent that said, I did that. Remember? They had the actual detective get on the stand and say that there's no other occurrence of where YNW Melly wrote that and wrote it with a THAT. Every time he writes that, he writes it with a DAT. So now they have an actual police. I don't know if that guy's a social media forensic expert or not, but they have an actual detective on the trial that's on the case, on the stand, and say that they looked over a ton of messages from YNW Melly, and that specific message is written in a way that he does not normally write. Now, when the last witness is on the stand, it says that other people also have access to the phone, and then you also put the information together that a text was sent that is not the normal way in which this guy writes. What that then now does is create reasonable doubt.
Yo, I gotta ask a question. Do you think Gilly's past have anything to do with his son being dead?
Who?
Do you think that shit catches up to it?
This is a flex, by the way. We'll flex for a second.
You know, because Gilly has a past. Do you think that shit has caught up to him? Maybe it came around and bit him in the.
What do you mean,
with his son dying? No, Gilly.
Nah, man, I wouldn't say that, man. I mean, I get what you're saying. I understand where you're coming from, but I think Gilly, has been out of the game for a long time, right?
His fucking birthday coming up too. That's crazy.
And we don't ever know when our kids die, bro. Like, I can only imagine what that feels like, dude. To lose your child, bro. That'd be scary as fuck.
Oh yeah, he's probably, because that's what I was thinking, right, where I was quiet. Gilly's probably right now in the streets of Philadelphia crying and looking at candles right now like, this is not real.
That's the truth, man. Man, I hate even talking about this right now, y'all.
He's probably,
It sucks, man. It just does. I mean, sadly enough, it's all something that we all have to deal with. Like, we're just gonna have to deal with it, fam. Like, and it's something that none of us are gonna escape either. Everybody we know, everybody knows someone that we love is gonna die, right? And there's nothing you can do about it. But then you got to die too. And I think what people worry about the most is pain from dying. You know what I mean? Like, they don't want to go through the pain of it. But I think if you die, the pain ain't. You die. There's no in between. Maybe a little, but you die. And if you're hurting too bad, they'll put you on a medicated fucking coma, bro. Bro, I've seen so many people die from cancer, bro, and that's what they do. They put them in comas, bro.
One little one and 4 big ones.
Sad, man. But everybody's gonna die from something.
You just flex for 1 second. They just
a lot of wolves up
louder
there.
and louder. I think they just trying so hard to get the music to be heard.
Really mean, man.
Louder and louder.
He was still out there.
People see you do something, and they'll just be trying to figure out how to get involved in a negative way, never in a positive way. They be like, "You guys doing the thing? How can we interrupt it?"
I'm talking about used, bro. I'll buy used one first. I use from Amazon. Nobody else.
Anyway. So I want to take this into consideration. So they needed to create reasonable doubt. Shout out to the Art of the Glass. Cash App call yet. You know, 10 minutes into the show. 12 minutes into the show. Cash App. What up, Guns? Hey, what up, Guns? I ain't seen you in a minute. Salute. How's everything going, my brother? Hit that like button so we can send out notifications. I had to do 2 separate lives this morning because as soon as I started the first live, some people back there started just trying to interrupt. I don't know, man.
Nobody wants to birthday cake.
Like, people see you doing something, and instead of just let you do the thing, they'll say, "Why is this person doing this thing? I'm gonna interrupt it." Like, God don't think like that, man. God don't put that type of shit in your heart, man. God don't do that. Let's start moving with more love and care for one another, and move with less destruction and trying.
Well, that's a fucking
I
Instagram,
think you're
bro.
misconstruing the words, bro. It's not love and care. It's not love and care. It's consideration, bro. Stop using false words.
Underwater, bro.
Pretty much what he's saying. I want people to be more considerate. I want people to be more considerate that I'm doing a live stream and I'm a YouTuber and people. No, bro, you can't walk around feeling fucking entitled and people supposed to feel considerate towards you. Like, you think AJ around saying has cancer? Oh my God, you should be considerate towards my situation. What the fuck?
None of us know the language.
Isn't that little town Kensington close to Philly, or is it still in Pennsylvania? Ain't it?
Yes,
yeah, that's Philly too, ain't it?
Right.
That area though, bro.
Yeah, but Gilly been saying this shit for years, you guys. He's been saying this shit for years. He's been saying this for years. He's been saying that his son is the hard-headed one. He's been saying his son is hard-headed. Come on. I lost my AD. My brother died 3 years ago. He got set up by a girl. That shit fucks with me every day. My big brother, my oldest brother, he got set up by a girl. Some girl he was dealing with. I'll tell you the story. He was doing videos and uploading them, and she was okay with it. It was just, I guess, her people felt the type of way. They were telling him to take it down, and he's like, "I'm not taking it down." He uploaded it, you know.
Was they making money?
I'm not sure, but I know he wanted to, like, you know, do videos and shit like that, and she was with it. You know, there's plenty of people that do that, like, and they felt a way about it. But she was a hoe. She was a fucking hoe. So it's not like this is some top tier. They set him up. She told him to meet him somewhere in Manhattan, and then
what's up, YouTube? He's TikTok over here.
They jumped him and they stomped on his skull. So it put him into a coma. 2 weeks later, his body shut down. He died.
That's crazy, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I apologize for you, bro. I mean, I don't even want to talk about it right now.
He's hard-headed shit. Bro. He's hard-headed. Nobody told him to be out there in the streets. I know what that is. You trying to tell your son, not your son, but tell someone, yo, don't do this, don't do that. Don't be out there too accessible and leaving yourself open for things like that.
My son's hard-headed too, man. My son's hard-headed too. I think we're all hard-headed, especially us men. We got to go through it, y'all. We do. We got to bump our heads. You know, I bumped my head several times, man. And I've only got myself to blame that I'm not where I wanted to be at 45 years old now. You know, this ain't where I wanted to be at 45 years old. Oh, no. I wanted at least 3 more kids. I wanted to be more established. I wanted, you know,
settle down.
I had my shot at a company, you know, and it was in the field that I loved. You know, vaping was something I loved. But, you know, that's why you see what you see now, man. The world's coming to an end real fast, bro, right in front of our eyes. People are doing more sinister shit for clout than any time before, bro.
Oh yeah, for attention.
Sinister shit, and people are actually treating it as clout. Like they're making clout up from doing horrible things, such as YNW Melly.
Who's the one that fought for us to have freedom of speech? Was that Martin Luther King?
No, that was the founding fathers.
Oh, okay.
Martin Luther King wanted it for the black folk, and they should have had it to begin with too. But I think
so now that we got it, this is how we act.
I guarantee you that mankind has been savage since the beginning. You know what I mean? I guarantee it, bro. He said Kensington is a block in Philly. No, Kensington is this little city, ain't it? Little town.
Little town. I don't know. That's not a street.
Well, it is. It does have a street named Kensington.
Maybe it's a town somewhere else, and maybe it is a street in Philly.
Dude, that's where I heard Trank at. See, Big Boy said the word Trank in here earlier, and that's what I seen on. Because I watch a guy named King Frank, and he does a bunch of Kensington shit, dude. He's welcome down there, bro. You know what I mean? That's a hot place to be going, dude. They don't welcome everybody down in there, bro. And he's welcome. He helps people, bro. Why don't you try to do something like that, Jack? Go over there and check him out, man. King Frank. I'll show y'all. He's fired, bro.
Yo, LA is bad. LA is bad right now. I was watching videos all night. Oh yeah, of course.
It's worse than LA, San Francisco. Yeah. He's got a channel called Faces.
The Crips and the Bloods right now are going crazy at each other right now in LA.
Are they?
Yeah, specifically the Crips and the Bloods. Rolling 60s and Power Rules, they going crazy at each other right now. And I blame Big U and I blame Whack 100. Because if you're the big heads of, now I'm not gonna say I blame them 100%. This shit been going on forever. But they've been having their little clubhouse, little stupid little beef. Of course, you think not that you don't.
Whack 100 at all.
These people underneath, these people, Big U, the little Crip homies, Power Rule homies on the Whack 100. You think they're not gonna start? What? I've heard Whack say the craziest shit.
I'm sorry, his channel's name's Morals Over Money. My bad. He's got a very good channel, man. Trank is no bueno. What is it? What is Trank? Now we got fentanyl and tranquilizers out here on the streets now. Fentanyl is coming from China 100%. That's who's fucking hurting our fucking country right there. It's coming through Mexico.
Who's hurt?
China,
bro. The ones that's hurting the country are the ones that know how to make it. Because you can have fentanyl, you don't know how to make it. That should. I'm not saying that I know how to make it, but I've heard plenty of stories. I've heard this from a lot of big timers. They say, "Yo, if you don't know how to make that shit, you're fucked. You gotta know what you're doing." And it's crazy because you got all these people that know how to make these crazy drugs. And it's like, you could get the drugs here, but then it's like, what do you do afterwards with it?
On every fucking video, what is Trank? What?
They're breaking it down. They're making it into a drink, lean. They're doing pills. They're doing all types of shit.
I can't. When's somebody gonna tell me what Trank is? I don't know what it is. Like, what is this shit?
It's a problem when fentanyl starts getting in everything.
Major. That's a fact, man. That's a fact.
Come on, there's no way in hell a new drug just came out of nowhere.
Fentanyl is used for
I'm not gonna say it came out of nowhere, but how are they able to know how to use it in so many different categories and ways and break it down? It doesn't make sense.
Facts, brother.
Oh,
It's fentanyl, bro.
yeah.
They use it for pain meds. Like, you really got to be hurting, though. Horse trank mixed
Yeah,
with
I'm
Eddie?
sure.
You got to be fucking kidding me. These motherfuckers is getting
I gave
super
it to
high.
Audi.
Horse tranquilizer mixed with fatty. What in the fuck, bro? Bro, let's see it. Let's see it. Oh, yeah, they got that predator right there. He did a predator catch, too. Bro. He's a good dude, though, man. I watch him a lot. He shows it.
Good.
And he's allowed to roll around in there.
Tired as hell. I'm beat today.
Yeah,
Huh?
he don't live there either, but he's there doing good. So that's what he is. You know, these drug dealers don't want him in there.
And I'm so glad they did. So
I think he once was an addict himself. Dope capital of the world. Fetty dope.
that's crazy. And
Of the
listen, I
world.
just checked on them a little while ago too.
See, he checks on people and shit, bro. And then they die on him. So he's getting to know people out here and change lives, and then they go and die on him, bro. What the fuck, bro? Knocking them down. Look at these dudes, man. This is live, bro. This is live on his stream. What the fuck? What the fuck, bro? You know, it's one thing to be homeless. It's one thing to be homeless. It's another to be homeless and on the streets and laying out on the side of the curb like that. You got to get your life back together, man. These people have lost all hope. That's all hope is lost, ladies and gentlemen. That's all hope is gone. Like, man, that's so sad. They don't want to do nothing but that. And that's high? That's high. Bro. Couple
Yeah.
out there, bro. That's insane. Damn, cuz. See if they're breathing. There's two of them.
Yeah, they're breathing. I was just here
listening to me?
checking on them too. And they
Wow.
they like got pissed at me.
Joined.
What?
Is that high, dude?
This shit
Is that the high that these
nuts.
people are getting? Look at this shit, man. You know what? A lot of the world would like to take these people and throw them away. A lot of the world would. Just get rid of them. Throw them away, man. All they need is a little bit of hope back in their lives, man. All hope is gone right there, bro. When you wake up, you can't bear your life, so you're going to try to get high. Then you're going to wake up, go try to get high again.
Yeah.
Until one day you die. These people got kids, families, mothers, dads. You know, I don't have a lot of people either. But I'm grateful for what I do have, man. and I wouldn't blow it
So
away
I'm
like that.
gonna wake him up again.
He's got a
I
fucking
did
little horn
earlier, and they like got upset with me. And I get it. They was just like, oh, I'm all right, you know, not like disrespectful, upset, but just was like, yeah, I'm all right, you know. And that's what people do.
Yep.
You
That's
know?
what they do. Every time. He's got a little horn thing, man.
Shit crazy, all right?
Good for him though, checking, you know.
Look at this shit.
Good for him, man. We need a King Frank everywhere. Let's go subscribe to his channel, y'all.
Yo.
He's doing a good service out here, man. I bet you if you get in the back of his trunk, he's got clothes. Look, woke up like it's nothing. He was high, bro. You just woke him up. They get high to go to sleep? How's that high?
That's, you know, I should have said, because that could easily, you know, that could easily
OD
lead to somebody, you know, somebody
yeah, that's some powerful shit, bro.
You know,
He's knocking him out, bro. Wow.
And I know him. I've spoken to him on numerous accounts, you know. Thank you, Charlie. Do me a favor, hit that like
right
button,
down
y'all.
to the next one. Oh, another one's coming right up, y'all. Or I'll speed it up.
Hit that like button, and y'all, if y'all in the chat, please and thank you. We got a 200 in the chat, and we got 100 likes. Please and thank you. So it's sad, man. This shit is. It's sad.
And Philly has a different way of living.
Every time,
too. Like Philadelphia's homes are so close.
It gets old. Like New York, seeing shit like that all the time. Closer. Seeing people, you know, like on the verge of death. That shit gets old.
Cribs, like, dude, that's like a one-way road, bro. You can't even.
You know, that's literally what makes me want to.
I know y'all
switch
got
the channel and do something else. Look, and then we got
where all the houses are.
This over here.
One little road.
Antoine texted me yesterday. There's people there trying to enjoy the 4th, and then we got dude all on the floor passed out.
Yeah,
Antoine,
bro.
Antoine texted me yesterday. He said he was all right. He did say though that he got into a car accident. By that, I think he means he said his leg was messed up, you know, but that could mean a lot of stuff.
See, I could
yeah,
see
Rachel's good. She's at the hotel with the kids. Mercy's driving her nuts. Mercy drive everybody nuts.
I could see myself doing this, bro. Like, these people just need hope. That's it. They need friends. They need family. They need someone that cares about them.
Mercy is cute. Mercy, that's my baby. She's just wild, boy. Mercy is wild.
It's so sad that this whole fucking
Mercy is yes, she's definitely a trip. So Mercy is, look, you got all the cops over there.
God.
And then you got all the chaos. Look, you got 4 cops right there doing nothing, and you got this guy shooting up right here on the corner. Another one right behind him.
Right there in front of him.
I get it. Look, and then there's a guy with his little baby. That's sad. Watch. So there's a guy, and he got a brand new baby in there, and he got to go through there.
Wow.
That's, you know, he shouldn't have to do that. Just to get the train with his kids.
Brand new baby you're taking.
You know, he shouldn't have to do that. Yeah, Justin, I've asked him. Look, I've asked him multiple times. Yo, when are y'all gonna do something? You know, and they always say, you know, that's up to the community. The community has to do something first. So
what? No, you start locking these.
That part I didn't understand. When they said the community has to do it first, you know, that's the cop's job. So I didn't necessarily understand that part.
I never saw
that's what they said.
Any super hard drugs, right? I just was never really big drug dealer, right? I didn't do all that. So I always wondered, like, did people feel bad for it? Like back in the crack era, I know you Dog Soldier, maybe Black Cuddy, maybe Net Stars, maybe sold some dope back in the crack era. I wondered if people ever felt bad for it because of what it did. You knew you were getting their last dollar. You knew you were getting their fucking light bill money. I mean, any kind of person with a heart would get it. You know what I mean? Fuck, bro. Look at this shit, bro.
And then they said, well, and I told them, I said, what you mean? I said, y'all could start by not letting people sell drugs and use drugs out in the open. I said, that would be a good start.
Yes.
And they said, yeah, the community got to do it. So I don't get that. Amber's doing bad. Amber, I seen her the other day, yesterday, and Amber looks like a fucking stick figure. Literally, Amber looks like a stick figure. So
that's wild, bro.
She's very skinny legs, arms, super, super skinny, but then her belly is like swollen. It almost looks like, and I forgot there's a medical name for it. But it looks like, the kids that they show, like that are in Africa and stuff, that's what it looks like. Oh, yep, I could think of it. Oh my God, yo, I didn't tell y'all. Yo. So man, yesterday, TikTok I was gonna get back on live, right? I was gonna get back on live last night. Well, yesterday evening, and I'm driving at Kensington to Somerset, and I see this guy with his head split open.
You have to record
bloody face, his head split open.
I missed it.
I mean, like blood running down his face, dripping. He had a beard dripping down his beard, and he had a tank top on, no other clothes.
I could do that, Nick.
He was all bruised up, like somebody had him tied up somewhere. There was around his legs and around his arms. It looked like ligature marks, like somebody had him tied. I mean, like deep bruises. He didn't have no underwear on. He didn't have no socks on. All he had was a tank top, and it was filled with blood. And he had fecal matter on him. No, this was something he didn't get caught stealing. This was something different.
And then
I would have to say, and if I had my other phone, I'd show you, because I videotaped that we had. I was trying to give him water. There was people trying to help because he was in bad shape. I never seen nothing like that. So I got out. I tried to give him some water, but he was so bloody. His face was all full of blood. His hands was all full of blood. So I didn't want him to get close to me. I got some water. I got him out like a towel, some baby wipes, and I was trying to like put it on the floor so he could grab it. But he was so out of it, he didn't know what was going on. The ambulance, the police came, then the ambulance came, and then they got him. Somebody had him. Listen, you don't get in that kind of shape. Like his foot in between his toes was like split open. No, this was something different. This wasn't like you get beat up because you owe money to the corner. This isn't.
You were tortured.
This was something like very, very, very evil and bad that was done to him.
Wow.
Very. I'm telling you, I've seen a lot in my life, a lot. And this was, I don't think, and I could be 100% wrong, maybe he did do something to somebody, but
damn.
Thank you very much, Flo, and I will let her know. That almost seemed like somebody kidnapped him, had him tied up someplace.
Tortured him, yo.
It was bad. It was very, very bad. Listen, where everybody on Kensington and Somerset sort of came to a pause. Bella, what's up? Everybody was trying to help him. Everybody was trying to give him water, trying to give him something so he could clean his face up. And the cops, I was scared that the cops were going to end up doing something to him because you could tell he was out of it. Honestly, it was like a scene out of Pulp Fiction. Just way more blood. Way more blood. And he's bleeding all over. He has feces running down his leg. It was a horrible scene. Horrible scene.
That's crazy.
And the way his bruises are, it was bad. The cops will beat him up. What you mean? What the cops do? The cops 100% will beat him up. Yeah. It's so down here. If you're bleeding, like if you have blood coming down you and you get next to a cop, they're gonna do something to you. And if you're a little bit out of it, instead of like. So one of the cops was like, yo, get away from me. Like, so he had his bike between him and the guy, and he was pushing the guy with his bike. And And I said, yo, be patient with him, man. He doesn't know what he's doing right now. You can tell he doesn't know what he's doing. I said, please be patient with him. And then there was a female cop there, and the female cop, she sort of told the other one, I said, yo, just back up from him. I said, you're sort of invading his space. I said, just back up from him. I said, think about it. Yeah, including a do dirt, they're coming out in those times.
Damn.
Because they know
torturing, bro.
That
this motherfucker here, just in the middle of the road. Just in the middle of the road.
And that's going on around me. But I also know that nobody is above becoming a plate. You know what I mean? And by that, I mean nobody's above becoming a victim to something.
Yo? What the fuck?
Right?
This is wild, bro.
Yeah. So I know that
every time I watch
I know that nobody's above becoming a victim. I know that given the right opportunity,
crazy shit.
Somebody would probably try me. A lot of people know who I am out here. The dealers, the addicts, they know that I'm not here to embarrass anybody. They know I'm not here to prey on anybody. They know I'm not here to try to get anybody put to jail. I am a recovering addict. Yes, I am. I have 7 years in September. So they know that.
Good for you.
They know that I'm not. They know I'm not like a lot of the other people out here that are doing YouTube and creating content. They know that, So
probably just there to low fall.
Thank you. They know
making content, not giving back.
Yeah, exactly. They know that's not what I do. And the reason also is because I was doing this for years before I ever decided to do it on YouTube. You know what I mean? Or ever decided to. Yeah, there's a lot of people out here that they're doing dates with the girls, they're doing dates with guys.
Yeah, go subscribe to that man's channel, bro. He's got a good channel over there, man. He's actually doing something for people. That's a lot of people don't say that, man.
Let me go throw my shit in the dryer. I'll be right back.
A lot of people can't say that, man. I can see myself doing that for somebody, man. In my early years, I was a fuck off. A complete fuck off. I mean, I wish I would have known then what I know now.
Yo, this got to be the dopest shit I've ever heard. Can somebody sample this? Okay, so apparently I thought people was playing music. I want to apologize. They are not playing any music. That was 100% my fault. I want to apologize. But dude, do you hear this? This is the dryer.
Are you fucking retarded?
This is bananas. Somebody gonna sample this?
No. It's been sampled.
What the fuck? That was not the one. I want to apologize.
Ever made.
So I walked up to some person the other day and randomly apologized to them, but they didn't know why I was apologizing. And I had to tell them that I told somebody something. No, that was crazy, right? I had to tell them that I told somebody something and they wasn't there, but I still got to apologize because that's what God says. So apparently,
what?
Yo, that was hard, right? I thought it was music, fam. It's not my fault.
You thought that was music from way over there.
Yeah, so I apologize to and that's how I got in trouble before. I went and apologized to somebody else for something that I thought they did, and then I apologized to them, and then they thought I was trying to scoop them up and pick them up and go out on a date or some weird shit. And I was just apologizing. I have a weird life, man. I got a lot of shit that I gotta stick to and stand by. I got a weird life,
weird.
Man. Yeah,
Happy
so
Saturday,
I'm constantly walking around and apologizing to people. And they don't know why I'm apologizing to them.
Saturday evening.
It's kind of dope. In any regard. Could y'all hit the like button so we can send out notifications? Let's get like 100 people in the room today.
Notifications.
All right, we gotta go back over there.
Times we gotta say
hit that like button so we can send out notifications. This is my job. I know people don't think this is my job because I'm just talking on my phone, but this is what I do for a living. So when people are trying to purposely disrupt my ability to feed myself and pay my bills, of course I'm gonna get upset. Of course that's gonna bother me. If I went and tried to purposely disrupt other people, I would assume it would bother them. Like imagine somebody's a bus driver and every day he shows up to work, I decide to stand in front of his car just so he can't drive the bus. Like that.
But you're not a bus driver.
Shit, wouldn't it? In any regard, that's what we usually talk about and talk about court cases. talk about real
what
matters,
it is,
talk about
right?
shit that involves the black community that needs to be improved. There will always be people that don't want to have these discussions because they don't want better for our community. Those people are always going to be the individuals that want to hush me up, that want to quiet me, that don't want me to talk about how we need to bring our community back.
You're not some voice.
So always
that
pay
needs
attention to the
quieted.
individuals that's trying to shut down God's word. They're going to pretend like they with you, but all they want to do is shut down God's word. There's only one fight, fam. It's good against evil. It's God against Satan. That's only one fight. All of these other things are a distraction. Don't let people convince you that there's other fights going on. There's only one fight, fam. And there's some people, they got so much Satan in them that if they even think God is being spoken about, they're going to come try to cause disruption.
100% was not.
Some of them look like me and you, fam. That don't mean anything. These are just facts. The Bible says something. And I say this, I repeat a lot of things that the Bible say often. But I need for us to understand this.
Yeah.
It's important for a man to try to find God. It's important for men to search God. We can't treat women appropriately unless we have God in our life. We can't treat women appropriately unless we have Christ in our life. That's my belief. That's how I feel. There's a reason why in the Bible it says the head of Christ is God, the head of man is Christ, the head of woman is man, and the head of child is woman. Because there is a hierarchy. It's not that one is more important than the other. It's just that everything needs to be moving in a certain manner in order for everything to be working correctly.
Appreciate
now, with that being said, we're going to get into this court case that we're talking about YNW Melly. And later on, if we have the opportunity, we'll also discuss again about how Hassan Campbell was just doing foolishness and why he shouldn't have did what he did, or spoke about that man losing his son the way he did. But also remember, I'm black and I'm in public and I'm talking on my phone. So people are always going to think I'm doing something that don't matter. They're never going to think I'm trying to make a difference. They're never going to think, they don't know about when we go interview politicians. They don't know about when we go try to make change. They don't know about when we show up the marches. They don't know about how we try to go to other states and try to improve our community. All they see is a black man and they're going to treat him like a black man. They're not going to treat him like a black king. So with that being said, I got to get my clothes out the dryer. Be right back.
Yeah, see, my junky little thing was doing that for me, Nestor. Yeah, they can have him with our community. You're right, bro. 100%, man. That's bad, bro. That's fucking bad, bro. How come my StreamYard sucks? Dude, fuck you, StreamYard. I fucking spend too much money for StreamYard to be fucking up. That one's 500. Okay. Fuck is going on? Oh.
Also, while I'm throwing these clothes in the dryer, I'm gonna do roll call when I come back. So everybody, put your comments in. And do you think YNW Melly's defense counsel did enough? Right back.
Yeah, bro. You fucking junky ass.
People don't even be knowing who you are, fam.
No, you good over here,
That's why it's so much harder for us.
Sure,
people don't know who you are. Especially when you're a black man, they always assume the worst.
Fuck with Angel. Sorry, y'all, man. I'm not amped up and shit. I'm trying to be. Could you hear me through this microphone, bro? On Instagram? Or was it my phone mic? Frost, look at all this dead air, dude. You want to know something about radio, bro, and podcasting? No dead air.
Matter of fact, why don't we take a poll? Who do you think who do you think case helped the defendant more, the accused more? The case that the prosecution put on, or the way that the prosecution actually conducted or exhibited their evidence, or what the defense counsel did? What do you think was more of a benefit for the accused? I'm curious about this. Because in my opinion, I personally think the prosecution, with the exception of that last defendant witness, that it seems like the prosecution helped them set that up. and that's why I keep speaking about it the way that I am. I believe that the prosecution actually helped set them up for that last witness to be as big as they were. And the main reason is because they couldn't put YNW Melly in the vehicle. And one of the main reasons why they couldn't put YNW Melly in the vehicle was because they had a couple of witnesses that decided that they didn't want to testify to what they had told the police previously. Since they couldn't put YNW Melly in the vehicle, that made, like I told you, the forensic evidence doesn't mean anything anymore. It doesn't matter what seat who was sitting in. It doesn't matter who was in the vehicle because they can't put YNW Melly in the vehicle, and YNW Melly and the dude that drove the car to the Portland is the only two people that's on trial for this. That's one. Two, the prosecution also didn't.
I just got a warning on Twitter.
Have anybody else they was investigating for this particular crime?
That's bad on Twitter.
Or the people that say, well, they didn't need to investigate anybody else because they already had information on YNW Melly's. Okay, so how can you say that the police force did their due diligence if they're not trying to look at every clue that comes up? If they're not trying to look at every occurrence that might be questionable? How could you say that they was actually trying to investigate the case? There's a difference between investigating a case and trying to investigate a person for a crime. You have to understand that. You investigate the case. When you investigate the case, you get suspects. When you get suspects, you didn't investigate each one of those suspects for the crime. They skipped past that part. They didn't do any investigating of the actual case. If that's what's being accused
in the house.
They're being accused of. Actually, they admitted to. Just so we can be clear.
It's been a minute.
Shout out to Janansky. She has a new song that just came out.
Great. Appreciate the support, bro.
It's called Pressure. Shout out to Janansky. She's one of our
Angel Crispin, y'all.
So I'm going to tell y'all.
We got Angel Crispin,
L Guns and the prosecutor screwed by not doing their job well. Like I said before, I don't think it's not only that they didn't do their job well. I literally think the reason why they couldn't do their job well was because there was some malfeasance inside of the investigation. I believe that there was people inside of the investigation that was doing things that they weren't supposed to be doing. I think that if they would have tried to disclose the whole entire case, that you would have found places or instances where the police or even the prosecution did things that the courts don't seem as
legal bears don't play with all back, do they?
Acceptable. And the reason why I'm saying this is that don't forget. Wait, what's the point?
Angel Christian tapping in, y'all.
Don't forget, they openly admitted in court that they was trying to put pressure on different
the haters
witnesses.
Gonna hate, y'all.
So
let them hate
pressure on witnesses to
and
do what?
Just let them sit over there and talk about what women do.
You're trying to put pressure on witnesses to tell the truth. So you got to understand how that's going to be accepted. That might not be accepted as you're trying to put pressure on witnesses to tell the truth. That might be accepted as you're trying to put pressure on witnesses to tell the story you want them to tell. You understand what I'm saying? So there's a good chance that they could have looked at these dudes and saw, just so we can be clear, instances and circumstances if they would have really brought their case,
especially on here,
that they weren't supposed to be doing.
Wow,
and I think that I'm sorry, I'm just
like
I'm doing
this right here with me and Frost isn't
say what
beef.
they wanted them to say. Exactly.
This ain't beef.
I'm doing the best I can, man.
This is me just talking shit. Yeah, everybody was good to him.
I don't remember. Give me a second. People be wondering why I'm single. Because
they thinks he knows it all. You're right.
People that's trying to
he thinks he knows it all, bro. He's y'all did him good.
Literally,
and
you have no idea. Like
find something to make up about everybody.
You have no idea.
He's a know-it-all, yeah. He's a fucking know-it-all, man. Asshole. That's all right. We got people like us to fight back.
That's why I try so hard not to disrupt other people's peace. Because I know when you disrupt my peace, that's a deal breaker. Like I don't even want to be
fucking real. Recognizes real, man.
Like I don't really want to talk to you no more.
You don't have to be real on here.
I don't even want to talk to you no more.
That ain't no good.
I don't want an apology either. That's another thing with me. I don't want apologies. I don't care for them.
Yeah.
Because most of the time people say they're sorry, they're not sorry. So I don't really care about apologies. Most of the time people say they're sorry, they just want an opportunity to do whatever the thing is that they're saying that they're sorry for.
Yeah, man.
So I don't really care about sorry.
For sure, right?
I mean, thank you. I appreciate it.
It is the unknown. I
don't care about changing behavior. I don't care about nothing. Anyway,
but I think we've all done good enough to make it into heaven.
So put it in the chat. I want to know what y'all guys think. Who do you think helped,
you know, if it's
the situation, or
things and
who you think helped
that you have to do wrong to make it go to hell? But I think everybody ain't.
They only sorry because they got caught. Exactly. That's why. It's not that I don't forgive people. It has nothing to do with
everybody's changed their life.
It has something to do with it's just certain things that people do, and you know they're doing it on purpose. Treat them that way.
Hey man, all good, brother.
Period. There's accidents happen all the time.
Do you ever know how to work it all and shit? Good.
Doing on purpose, just treat them that way. That's it. they're gonna be pissed though, because they most likely narcissists, and they're gonna think that they don't deserve this treatment that they're doing to them, because you're supposed to do the thing they wanted you to do when they did the disruptive thing, when they did the things that in their life.
That's what I do. I use the programs that update themselves.
They're not gonna think that they're crazy for trying to manipulate you into doing the thing that you didn't want to do.
But hell, if you need my help, man, hit me up, bro. Got you for sure.
That's never gonna enter your minds. They're never gonna think, you know what? I'm a douchebag. I'm trying to manipulate a person into doing something that they don't want to do.
I'm grateful for everything y'all do for me.
Because now I'm mad that I can't manipulate them into doing the thing they don't want to do.
100%. You know, I'm not one of these dudes up here that's gonna sit up here and act like I'm this big bad fucking guy and take y'all money and bullshit and give you my ass to kiss. Nah, that's what he did. I learned from him, man.
No accountability. Boom. With that being said, let's get back to the show. People don't want to be held accountable no more, man. People want to be able to be bad, disgusting people towards you, and then you be nice back towards them. You understand?
He didn't. We watched it.
So pay attention.
And you know what? I think sometimes he keeps getting these things like he really does keep getting blessed with, you know, getting something good going.
I don't talk to nobody.
Court cases. And he just seems to fucking, like, always backslide.
With that being said, let's get back to the actual show. You see that? As soon as I said, let's get back to the actual show.
Oh, you're good, man. We see what he does. We see what he does. Yeah.
Please never tell me why I don't talk.
Man.
I don't talk to people.
This is the guy that says he's not religious, you know, but he's up here preaching God, and that's not what people do if they're not religious. So you just don't want to lay your finger on.
I literally sit in my house all day and try to figure out ways to not be in communication with anyone. Literally.
Yeah, you don't want to piss off the wrong people, literally. Right?
I try to keep slamming every door.
That's what it is.
Let's get back to the show.
Yeah, my man owns a laundromat, y'all.
I'm gonna tell you what I'll be doing. I'll be trying to show you I'm not really doing anything. I'm just not really ever doing anything. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not really. It's just people want to force themselves into my life. I'm not really doing nothing. I'm not doing nothing.
Yeah, everybody's got to be quiet because
people just want to just force themselves into my life.
Everybody's quiet because he's in public with y'all.
I'm not doing nothing.
Yeah.
This is why we don't do lives outside. I believe Hassan disrespected
no music. There's music.
Y'all want to have that conversation?
Man, there's music in
the right now. There's too much going on.
There's sun tanning beds. They put sun tanning beds in the laundromat. Game machines. You know, the claw machine.
I don't mean to be a dick fan, but y'all see the type of women I have problem with in public. It's always the same.
Fire, bro.
100% of the time. Y'all see it. I've been going live on YouTube for 7 years.
It's all noisy. It's all noisy.
I don't know, a little bit shorter than that.
Nestor said we can learn a lot from
I'm always nice. Y'all been seeing me for over 7 years. I'm always
I'm not gonna bullshit you and play and say cross ain't talk. We know it's kind of backwards from his teaching.
So please never ask me why I don't.
He's taught me. He just don't know. He's taught me in a different kind of way. I can't believe there's still people out here like this.
It just literally isn't. Why would I want to bring people into my life that, as far as I can tell,
44, man. My life? 44 years old and still blames his daddy for the life he lives today.
That's it. I love black women. I think they're the most beautiful women on the planet, man. But they just don't like me, man.
What's that?
They just don't like me. There's nothing I can do about that. It's just nothing I can do, man.
No possible way. You could be the biggest savage on the planet and you ain't gonna make it.
I'm gonna say some real shit. Even though I do find
8-year-old nights at night and the rats are around and he's in the little room by himself. He
for no reason that I can't even look at them.
Police
and be sexually attracted to them. Like when I look at a woman that isn't black, I can get sexually attracted. When I look at black women, all I feel is frustration.
That's when his daddy sent him away and he had to go get psychologically found out about. That's what it is, man. That's what it is.
And I'm gonna get to the
Those
bag at some
years
point.
are when he
Y'all see what
got
I do.
sent
Y'all see the
away.
people I know. Y'all see
and
the
he
people
was,
I interview.
you
Y'all see the
know,
people I go around. I'm
no
gonna get to
one
the
loved
bag,
him.
and then I'm gonna get married, and it's gonna be
Nah,
somebody.
man, they
not a
just
black
couldn't
woman.
put up with you.
And then there's
My
gonna be a lot
mama
of black
did the
women that's
same
gonna
damn
get mad
shit
at
to
me
me.
and say that I
Except
did
she
something
went to
wrong.
the
Like, I don't love
juvenile
our
way.
women. But in reality, a lot of us go through the same
You
thing.
knew I wasn't crazy. I was just an
We
asshole.
get disrespected and abused by the women of our culture. And then when we actually make it, they want to look back at us and say, why we marrying a white woman? Well, when I was trying to get with y'all, when I was around y'all, y'all was abusive to me. Y'all was disruptive to me. You was fucking my life up. Why would I marry someone that looks like you? That don't make sense. Don't speak.
Dude, imagine how much he had to hustle and work hard for that. A moving business? Yeah, man. Frost had himself a moving business. I looked it up. He did. He moved one person. She gave him a great review. He was still standing in the mirror taking pictures of himself in a tie and Jordans. He's in his review, bro. Like, you don't take one review. He had one review, and it was most certainly him. I'll give him that. That's one thing he did not lie about. But I don't think it made you a lot of money, fam. Moving isn't really that expensive unless you're moving people with semis. That's getting paid. Yeah, man, moving executives and shit. What's good, Rose Gold? He's giving degrees on what not to do. Yeah, my point exactly, Net. He's giving degrees on what not to do, man. He's taught me what not to do on YouTube.
Now let's get back to the show, man. Gunn said that's how a lot of men feel nowadays. But the women still, they never gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. I don't think it's a whole women thing. I think black women just don't like me, fam. Like, yeah, I mean everybody. I think they just don't like me, fam. That's the way I feel.
Yeah, don't follow this guy and think that you're going to have a great channel because you see where his went. Because he couldn't hold it together, man. There's going to be trolls, bro. There's going to be trolls.
It's a me thing.
No matter where you go,
we got 45 people in the chat. Hit that like button.
So get our numbers over 100. There's bound to be a troll coming there and eat you alive. No way, bro. I'm sorry to hear that, man. This is what my point was too, man. People have victims. They have family, bro, and you're playing with it. Do it, motherfucker. Do it. I bet your son didn't play with it, did he? Bro, I've got his whole suicide video on my channel. Like, it's not done nothing to me. I can't believe it's
really
up.
a big deal.
It's still there.
I get
maybe they think it's an act or something. I don't know.
That's not a big deal. Obviously, I'm an attractive guy. I mean, I'm not trying to stand up and grandstand. That's not my energy.
I thought I've been hit by it by now.
Me finding women that's attractive.
He said, after watching this trial, I'm done. And if someone kills my loved one, I will take the law into my own hands. Oh, shit. I died, Angel.
You know, I stopped dating outside of my race for like a couple of years because I was trying to find a black wife, and then I just gave up.
Talking to you, bro. I'm dying, though. Yeah.
Gunn said it's because you know your shit and they can't outsmart you. They're not going to like that.
Sorry.
But that's literally my problem with a lot of people. I wouldn't say that's my problem
necessarily. I have completely lost faith in American justice system. Yeah.
I think that's just my problem in general.
Yeah, I think
my
sometimes
IQ is like
these jurors,
like 120.
They stick by the law a little too much, right? If I was a juror, it would be hard for me not to.
It's just they convince people I'm crazy. So therefore, every time I tell somebody something really smart, if they don't know it already, they just assume I'm saying something that don't make sense.
The world thinks
like somewhere around
Melly should burn. I do. But it's not my job to be the justice system, man. And
I'm dude.
His side
you do know
wins,
I've been telling,
His
and I'm not
side
saying I'm some kind of I got magic. I'm not saying that at all. But I have been telling y'all basically the future for like 6-7 years.
People beat murders daily.
I told you everything that was going to happen in the Tekashi trial before it happened. I told you everything that was going to happen in the tax zone trial before it happened, and I told you everything that was going to happen in the YNW Melly case before it happened, and it's online, so we all know that that's a fact. I've been telling y'all what's going to happen before it happened for how long? Over 7 years. I told y'all what was going to happen with the war. I told you before everybody even was talking about the fucking Ukraine. I was talking about the war like 3 years ago.
Salute to Angel,
Come
man.
on, fam. This is online.
Anybody
You can
thinking
say
that Angel's still a troll? He's 100% a real.
I told you that the freaking food prices was going to go up 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago. I told you there was going to be a food shortage. I told you about the food prices and all that other stuff.
Frost, everybody could have said there were going to be a food shortage. Dude, this is logical thinking. Everyone could have said there's going to be a food shortage. Everyone.
Damn, I don't got a cat.
Everyone could have said it. What's up, buddy? I've lost faith too, but I've seen people be murdered a lot. So, I mean, it's just what the jurors have to do, man. The defense beat the prosecution. That's what it is. Salute talking to you, Angel. That was fire, bro. I got another phone, though. We can get on it. That's what we should do, y'all. Call-ins and all that shit, y'all. Jack can't do none of that. None of it.
I was gonna put an extra drop in there so you're like, you know what, homie, I appreciate you. But that's not your stuff. So. All right, I got some clothes out. I got
YouTube. Salute, Angel.
No, I'm not talking indirectly to anyone at all. I'm talking directly to my community in here while I'm having a discussion. The problem with the people that hate me is they don't take the things.
These are the people that I do business with. You know, this phone belongs to my ex-boss that I did installation for when y'all first met me. And he don't give 2 fucks about it. None. I don't have bad breakups with people, bro.
When I say something, they try to figure out what I'm really saying. I'm literally saying what I'm saying.
We knew that already.
Admin, do we got an admin in here to kick that person? I got him. I'm literally saying what I'm saying. I don't live in the real world because they've convinced these people. They just convinced people that what I'm saying is not what I mean. So I don't live in the real world.
What?
Nobody responds back.
What you're saying is not what you mean? That's not
back to me based on what I'm doing, saying, all my actions.
That's not what
people respond back to me by made up things that they put in their head. So I don't live in the real world. That's what I keep trying to explain to y'all. I don't live in the world. I live in whatever made up world that whoever's talking to me put in their brain. I live in that world.
Oh, spam.
And I talk about my issues and my problems with Black women almost every single day. So when I'm in my house and I'm alone and I'm live streaming, if the topic comes up, we discuss it. If I'm walking in the street by myself and the topic comes up, we discuss it. So I'm not supposed to discuss it now? So I'm supposed to be...
Hey,
I'm supposed to be
James, did you win this one?
That's what you're saying.
James just won
all
this
those
one.
other times when I discuss it. So I'm supposed to be fake.
Is that the one you won, James? Or was it the smaller round one, rounded off?
Anyway, let's get back to our actual case. We had a woman that was just over there. She was just trying to, I guess, sing. Okay, so this is the problem.
The next one
people always think that when you're live streaming, they're helping by making noise in the background. So you'll be live streaming and somebody will turn on music. They're not always doing it to be disruptive. Sometimes they think that they're helping. But when you tell them they're not helping, they won't believe you. That's the problem. When you say, I appreciate the support you're attempting to give, that's actually not helping, they won't believe you. They're gonna think that they're still helping. You understand what I'm saying? So you got to deal with the people who mean you bad, and you got to deal with the people who think that they're doing good. They're not doing good, but you can't tell them because they won't believe you. They're gonna say, well, this person does that, and that person does this. They don't believe you. You understand what I'm saying?
Sound like a fucking nutcase, bro.
No, everybody has the right to play their music wherever and to talk wherever. My issue is always everybody's always quiet until I turn on my camera. That's my issue. It's always quiet until I start live streaming. Because if it wasn't quiet before I started live streaming, I wouldn't live stream. It's not quiet. Why would I go live? It don't make sense. You understand? But they'll be quiet, and then once I turn on the thing and I start talking to y'all, now they're doing everything. So I'm like, what the fuck, man? You get it? That's my issue.
He just said that everybody around him is doing everything because he's going live.
To act like that's not what my issue is, so they can pretend I'm the bad guy. You understand? Because they have to pretend I'm wrong, so they're not gonna act like that's what the issue is. They're gonna act like the issue is that I don't want anybody making noise in public. When the actual issue is you don't make noise when I'm not going live.
This fucking StreamYard is not pulling up the chats.
I know those guys. They live in my community. They're always pretty nice. I didn't recognize them at first. That's what my issue is. Anyway, can we get back to the actual case, if y'all don't mind? If y'all want to talk about anything else this morning, put it in the chat. Do y'all want to talk about the Hassan Campbell thing before we get back to YNW Melly? Put it in the chat.
Hold on, man.
Do y'all want to talk about the Hassan Campbell thing before we go back to YNW Melly?
Oh, love in the chat, y'all. Oh, love in the chat. Why did it take it back? Oh, I hit the heart up there. Damn it.
Okay, so I want to say something.
Yeah, you can heart the super chat
earlier in the video, but I want to say something, and I want to be clear about this Hassan Campbell. I don't think he necessarily means harm. Do you understand what I'm saying? I don't think Hassan Campbell means to be disrespectful.
I haven't even said anything about donations, bro. Not one fucking time.
I don't think he meant to harm. I don't think he meant to try.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing one of these giveaways.
Let's give it a second. She want her live. She want her conversation to go over the internet. Let's let it go over the internet.
Echo. Alexa.
I think I should drive. Didn't I put the drive sheets in there, fam? I think I got the drive sheets. What's your name? All right, so.
Man, we ain't doing that.
I'm just gonna let her personal business go over there. Fuck you. I mean, you should have heard what this one dude. Hold on, before I tell you this Hassan thing. So I was in public before in the zone live streaming, and I guess the person just, you know how people, I'm not saying that's what she was doing, but it was a dude, by the way. And so, you know what, sometimes people just want to just get in your way, fam. So the dude actually came to be yelling on his phone on purpose while I was on live stream, but he didn't know I was on live stream. How y'all doing today?
Turn that back off. Dude, I shut mine off, bro. But
so live stream?
I got one in the kitchen, dude, that you can get recipes. You can get recipes and everything for it. I love it.
I came in, I didn't recognize him, so I think they thought, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't recognize him. In any regard, with as far as dude is concerned,
Frosty,
this is just my opinion. His community needs for him to be outrageous. So when y'all look at Hassan Campbell, understand that he needs to be outrageous. That's what his community wants. His community doesn't necessarily want him to be talking sensibly. His community wants him to be yelling, screaming, being outrageous, doing all of the weird shit. So when he's talking about cases like when people lose their kids, if he talks about it sympathetically, his community isn't going to resonate. That's not going to resonate with his community.
People want from you,
he can't talk about it sympathetically. He can't
they
go
want
in there
saying, they want to see you do bad.
He has to talk shit about the people who did the crime. Now I want to say something real quick, and this is my problem. This is a problem that I have with Hassan Campbell. I don't have a problem with him as a person. This is a philosophy that he uses that I have an issue with. I don't like when people are perpetuating the violence in the hood. I don't like when somebody is saying they shot up your brother, go shoot him up back. We're not supposed to be on that type of time, fam. We're supposed to be trying to stop the violence in the hood. We aren't supposed to be trying to convince people to do more violence because violence was committed against them.
Sometimes people want to get back, bro. I'm sorry, you killed one of my people, man.
Have y'all been to Philly? So we actually have connections in Philly. We used to go to Philly often, right? So we ain't been to Philly in a couple of, we haven't been to Philly in about a year or so, but we used to go to Philly maybe about
I may murder you.
I think I went to Philly like 2 times in 1 month once. 2 or 3 times in 1 month. We used to go to Philly all the time.
I may murder
you.
Right?
We still got people that we fuck with down there, they fuck with us. I really for real. So I say I like to say this, and I want you to just so we can have just a little bit of an understanding. Philly is drug infested, crime ridden. It's dirty.
Look how big that shirt is, bro.
It's bad. And I'm not saying all of Philly. I'm saying the parts that are bad.
Look how big that shirt is.
Go online and look up that new track. Philly was one of the first spots that it hit and went crazy. Do you understand this? So when we have somebody get murdered in Philly, we're not supposed to be trying to encourage more murder in Philly. We're not supposed to try to encourage more murder in Philly.
We'll sign off at 8, yo.
We're not supposed to encourage that.
You go live, buddy. I'm on your ass.
That's not supposed to be a thing we're supposed to be wanting to happen.
You go live, I'm on your ass.
I don't like that when those people that he's talking about who you're going to find on the street that's doing the shooting. I don't like that. I don't like that. I'm not a fan of that. Do I understand what he's saying? Do I get what Hassan Campbell was trying to say? But we're not supposed to be trying to throw fucking gasoline on a fire. We're not supposed to be trying to do that. If you got freaking a fire going on in your kitchen, you don't run in there and
Angel
start
Crispy,
splashing
y'all.
Crisco everywhere.
Hold on, we got some new shit.
So that's my issue up on board. Well, I don't really got an issue.
I ain't playing with shit, I'm too fucking old. Them little boys waited years to retaliate. Took a shot to my leg and I'm proud to say, couple months he was dead, I ain't tryna play. Bitch, we ain't for the head, who gon' die today? You gon' die since you can't return my mistake. I can click with whoever is killer.
Ooh. Frosty.
I don't want to work anymore because I'm working every day very hard and I never had money. Fucking shit. I don't want to work anymore because
Yeah.
He has to be more responsible than that. I think that our side
Angel's
of
got a
YouTube
fucking
needs to be more
laundromat, y'all.
responsible in general.
Here,
I think that
Frosty's
whenever you are responsible,
laundromat. I'm about to
you
be
stop coming to
quiet.
the platform, and I think that that's what the problem is. These guys don't have a choice but to be irresponsible. These guys don't have a choice but to say and do things that they probably shouldn't say and do, because that's the only way to get people to come to your fucking platform sometimes, to be toxic.
What, dude?
That this shit is funny games, but I don't consider none of this funny games. I don't think it's funny games when dudes get killed. I don't think it's funny games when you got drive-by shootings. I don't think it's funny games when people got to go bury their kids. I don't think it's funny games when people got to go bury anybody, just so we can be clear.
Then get the fuck out of the streets.
So no, I don't like.
Get the fuck out of the
I
street.
don't like the way that he spoke. I think that you have to.
I mean, what do?
You have to use a better tongue. You got to speak. You got to use a better tongue, fam. You can't talk like that. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh,
I think
really?
It's disrespectful.
You, Mr. calling people dick sucker, faggot, homosexual, you need to fix your tongue, sir. Fix your tongue.
I think Hassan Campbell forget he got to move around.
Hassan Campbell does move around.
And also, all her personal business.
What?
Put it in the chat. Tell me what y'all think about it. So here. And also, just so we could be clear, Gilly's dad is the king. Hold on, we gotta move. Hold on, let's listen to her conversation.
He went right to that phone when she walked by. Yeah, let's listen to her conversation. And you moved your fucking head, didn't you? Dickhead.
Let's listen to her conversation. Why not? She thinks it's so important.
Because you're in a fucking laundromat, Jack
She thinks it's so
Frost.
important for us to hear the conversation. Let's listen to what she got to talk about. And we know what y'all think about it. Put it in the chat.
Boom.
All her personal business. Let's see. Put it in the chat. Tell me what y'all think about it.
I mean, you're putting all your
We almost
personal
up to 60
business out.
people in the chat. Hit that like button. We at 60. Hit that like button. Let's get to 70.
He got 60 fucking likes. 60 at the laundromat, fam? You got
Let's get to 70.
42.
Let's say this person's in all their personal business. Let's go.
You got 42, bro.
Told you, never fails.
You're at the laundromat, Frost.
Told
She's
you.
not allowed to be louder than you.
You just got hitting people's personal business. There's nothing you can do about
You're a
it.
piece of shit. He's a piece of shit, y'all.
Brooklyn Rose said, never fails, man. Brooklyn Rose says, how could he critique Gilly talking about his son like he doesn't go back to the Bronx River, all that money he swears he has? How can he talk about Gilly the Kid's situation when in reality he was a part of Zulu Nation and he was one of the main people allegedly that was a part of Zulu Nation? And if you know who Zulu Nation was and you know what Zulu Nation was really out there doing, he need to be quiet. That's just actually a fact. All right. If you know who Zulu Nation was,
He's
if
gonna
you know what
stop
Zulu
now,
Nation was
Jack.
really out there doing,
He's been preaching about it for like the last 4 years. I don't
he needs
think
to
he's gonna stop now.
speak about this differently. Like you're saying, you a God body, fam. Remember, you're supposed to be God body here. I can't tell you who's deserved an apology or not, but I think he missed the mark here. To me, when they want to argue, so I literally to me when they want to argue. You gotta know.
Okay.
You gotta know when people are trying to start arguments with you.
What? That woman didn't even look at you. That woman didn't even look at you. Start arguments, man. Get the fuck out of here.
You gotta know when people are trying to create arguments. You understand what I'm saying? Trying to create arguments.
This is bull cocky.
I am 100% jaded as far as other human beings are going. People generally only
He's
talk to
what?
me when they want to argue. So I literally never expect anyone that's coming to talk to me to want to do
The
anything.
reviews is going ham, y'all. Look at that. Check this out. See my chat in YouTube? Watch this.
I don't even
Take
expect
a picture. I'm gonna pitch fucking StreamYard out, bro. Look at this. The last chat is Angel Crispin. So if I'm going off StreamYard, I'm
so
sitting
yeah, I
here
think
thinking there's nobody talking to me.
That was he needed to conduct himself better. I didn't like the way that he spoke
You know what I
about
mean?
that situation. That man lost his
Come
son,
on, man. And
That
I
man
pay
is
for
burying
this.
his oldest son.
Like I drop money for
Really,
this.
the kid is one of
I'm
the
keeping
voices
that.
on social media that always trying to
Let
lift
me
us
go
up.
ahead and
It's always trying to say positive things. It's always trying to help people out. He just lost his son, and then you talk crazy. I don't know what to say, man.
The dates in that one. That's wild, ain't it, bro? That happens to me all the time, bro. It's every day.
But like I keep trying to explain, social media is crazy. The more you try to make a change, or the more you try to make things better, the more you try to
change, y'all.
good in our community, the more the community hates you. And that's really just only like that in our community.
Change this building. Salute, bro.
Latin community, a Caucasian community, it don't go like that. It only goes like that in our community. So, you know, it is what it is. You can't try to. So, if there's anybody that deserves all our love right now, it would be Gilly. But he did.
Yeah, he does. Sorry, y'all. I wasn't ignoring y'all shit, man.
I don't think that was acceptable.
I was just paying attention to my StreamYard chat.
Do y'all remember the other laundromat I used to do lives in and nobody ever, and we used to, this is the biggest way. Remember the other live we used to do lives in? We used to do lives.
Laundry lives.
Remember that? I used to literally do laundromat lives. That laundromat used to be 2 and 3 times more full than this one. But I had Puerto Ricans and Dominicans in it. And guess what? Nobody ever tried to talk over the top of me. Tell me where the lie at. It used to be 3 and 4 times the people that be in here. And we used to go live in there all the time. And we never had an issue and we never had a problem.
Mental case.
All
all the way through
Those
and
lives
through,
still exist on the
all the
internet,
way
man.
through and through.
I don't got a lot. Those are Puerto Ricans and Dominicans. We never had a problem. This is a black place.
So what are you saying about black people, bro? I think that one hater is so worried about me being racist.
Motherfuckers see you going
This
live.
guy here is a real racist.
They have a different work ethic. They see you going live and to them going to work. If I'm in here with 2 people in my live, I'm still going to work. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, his racism was on. Yeah, we must have been doing the same time, man.
200 people in this live, 300 people in this live. They're not going to see it as work because I don't dislike it. You understand what I'm saying? Black people only consider you doing work if you're doing something you don't like.
There's never been 300 people in the last 2 years I've been
like
watching.
They don't consider it to be work.
There hasn't been 200 people in your chat the last 2 years I've been watching you. Ever.
Tell me what a lie at.
Your numbers are a sham, bro. That's a fact.
Tell me what a lie at.
Your numbers are a big sham. Slapping. That woman slapping. That's one thing a black woman will do is smack his ass. Keep playing. Keep playing. Gonna smack shit out of you.
Tell me what a lie at. Black people only consider it work if you don't want to do it. As soon as you want to do it, if they don't consider it work no more. So
what?
It don't matter if you're getting paid. If you like doing it, you don't got a job. You understand?
What? Here he goes trying to
tell me what a lie
you
man.
Guys and change
just tell
your
me what a lie.
opinion, y'all.
There's gonna be people that say I'm wrong, but show me examples of me being wrong.
You know what I do, Jack? I do this more than you.
Of me being right.
I do it better than
10
you.
examples of me being right for every one example you show me of me being wrong. I promise you.
And I go to work.
We don't respect each other. That's why we kill each other in the street. First of all, I grew up in the Bronx, so most of the people I grew up with was Puerto Rican and Dominican.
Never has viewers.
That's one.
Like,
2,
it's 100K.
I literally don't want to be anything else other than what I am.
But everybody knows
that I don't like God, and I think that God is wrong. I don't think God is wrong. I agree with God. I think God is right. So everything that God made me, I'm happy to be.
God on YouTube.
I know you think that I'm
2 things don't even
blasphemous things like I want to be a different person, which is literally blasphemous, by the way. You're supposed to like who God made you.
It's 2 different things.
Y'all do a lot of blasphemy and don't even know. Like y'all always blaspheming, man. Like the people that come in here,
that word again. I told y'all he hangs on
y'all
to
blaspheme a lot. After whatever this is that you got going on with me ends, your lives is probably gonna be fucked up when all of those dividends you pay gotta come back.
Buddy,
All
my
the
life's
dividends you
getting
gotta pay
better
come
and better,
back, your
buddy.
life is gonna probably be fucked up. The last thing y'all should want is for something bad to happen to me.
Yeah, why?
Just saying.
I could do this without you.
What else y'all
bro.
want to talk about? Put it in the chat. Can we get back to YNW Melly?
And if I can't, I got a job.
I am trying to rush to get out of here. Generally speaking, when we do laundromat lives, I try to take my time. But I'm gonna get the fuck out of here.
Boy. Look at the size of them shorts, dude. What the? What? Who? You are ugly and your mama dresses you funny. Look at the size of these shorts.
Tell me where to lie at. Tell me where to lie at.
Bro, you are too little for these shits, bro. You are just too little. Tell me where to lie at.
Tell me where to lie at.
Where's my ass?
Black people only consider it work if you don't want to do it. As soon as you want to do it, if they don't consider it work no more. So it don't matter if you get
Just trying to
if you like doing it, you don't got a job. You understand?
It's not a job, bro. You ain't taxes on it. All you did was
Tell me
prove
where to
you
lie
had
at,
a
man.
fucking ID.
Just tell me where to lie at. There's gonna be people that say I'm wrong, but show me examples of me being
I bet he even has a YouTube.
I promise you, I can show you 10 times the examples of me being
I
right.
bet he has a YouTube.
I can show you
blog.
10 examples of me being right for every one example to show me of me being wrong. I promise you. We don't respect each other. That's why we kill each other in the street. First of all, I grew up in the Bronx. It don't matter if you get people when we do laundromat lives. I try to take my time.
Where's them fucking shorts at?
That I'm
Where'd they
thinking
go?
blasphemous things like I want.
This it? That's that Wu-Tang shit. Blasphemous things. Blasphemous. He's hanging on to that word, boy. He's not gonna let it go either. He is not gonna let it go. Yeah, this is worthless. What did a derelict?
We're not really doing it live no more. We're gonna listen to her personal business.
You're gonna listen to her personal business? Well, what kind of creep are you? Look
Put
at
in the
this.
chat what y'all think about it, by the way. We got to discuss something, right? And I don't want to talk over nobody. Oh, the phone charge is good. I got my battery with me. We at 61%. The shit's still going back. We'll have another live a little bit later. Maybe we'll go for a walk and pick up something. We'll have another live a little bit later. But fuck it. I'm just going to stay live. Just give me the minutes because I can't do the content. So just give me the minutes. We're going to listen to what she's
Where you at? Where you at, Frost? Look at them pants, son. Holy moly. This is why I love you doing these laundry lives. I get to laugh at your bozo clothes. Fam, you're going to tell me you're getting in those. What's even funnier is you're going to tell me you're tying a belt around your waist to hold them damn things up because you look fly. Because you're a fly dude, bro. Wow. Look at them. He could put two of himself in there. You just can't help yourself, can you? His style is a clown. Clown influence. He probably went to clown college. That's his fucking. Look at the size of them pants, fam.
So one of the reasons why I actually don't like flaming people is because in third grade I said a joke.
Flaming people. We don't flame people over here, pimp. Go over and holler at your brother. Go over and holler at your son. We don't flame nobody over here, bud. That's your son over there. This is Aggressive Defiance TV, Jack Frost. We do something a little different.
This girl, her name was Mary.
Why is the shoulders wider?
And she went in the bathroom in third grade. I'm never gonna do this.
But you see
And she
where
went in the bathroom, she
I'm
cried, and she went come out.
gauging it.
She started
You're right
calling
there,
names,
women.
I saw her. And
It's huge. They're
to be
huge.
honest with you, that's the only joke I ever made about her ever. But she was a girl that the whole school used to make fun of her family because her parents didn't care about them. And our parents used to have to come to school
You
anyway.
poor
You know what I'm
fucking
saying?
baby.
So that's why it's important to me that we fulfill
So you
our
don't
children.
Joan.
It's why it's important to me that we raise our children well, that we care about our children.
You don't
Not
care
just
for
because of the shit
people
that I
like
went through
this.
in my life.
Matter of
But
fact,
because
you
every
really
time I
don't
think
like
about that
people at
girl,
all, you
her
said.
name is Mary Faulkner. Every time I think about her, I think about, you know,
You right?
all of the people that was around her was children. And children don't, that's why I keep trying to tell you, y'all dealing with these grown-ass adults and mentally they still children. I'm not talking about it when somebody have a mental breakdown. I'm not talking about when somebody has an episode because they're just going through too much in life. I'm talking about just
Nah, we
regularly
don't make
speaking to
excuses.
these people mentally, they're children. You
Nah,
understand?
mentally,
Like,
we're not going to give excuses.
That's why they have to be disrespectful towards
You
one
will
another.
not talk
That's why
about
they have to
anybody
try
else, bud,
to hurt each
until
other.
you first
That's
talk
why they
about
have to
yourself.
try to force
You
themselves
just
into
made
other
excuses
people's
for
lives.
yourself and
Because
try to lay
mentally
some
they're
blame on
children.
somebody.
They don't know, they don't understand boundaries. You understand what I'm saying? They don't understand
This is
respect
the
for one
internet,
another.
bitch.
You understand? Because mentally they're children. So that's usually the
Look
type
at
of
the
people that I'm
size of
having
your
conflict
fucking
with.
pants, man.
You don't think I went places
Why
and
we
seen
go
people
open
live
them up?
streaming? Happened a ton of times. I live in New York City. You know what I generally do whenever I see somebody live streaming? Allow them to do their job. I don't know what they got to deal with in life. I don't know what their responsibilities are. I don't know how much money they are or aren't making. I don't know how important it is to them being able to eat that day. They might need to live
Right
stream
now,
in order to
Frost,
get
you're
food that
beating
day.
me in money a
Who the
little
hell
bit.
am I to go
You're
and
beating
decide
me.
that I'm going to involve
But I'm
myself
on my
in what
way,
they're doing
bud.
in a negative manner so they can't do it?
I'm coming.
Who the fuck would I think I am to do such a thing?
I'm coming.
That might be the difference between them being
There's a
able to eat
big
that day.
difference between me and
That
you.
might be
Though.
the difference between them being able to feed their
I'm
kid
gonna
that
put
day.
money into it.
And I'm just gonna set
I'm
aside
gonna see if I can make this bitch
so
grow, go,
you,
go,
I
go,
got a
go,
right
go,
to do something, I'm gonna
grow.
do something that
Guess
isn't
what?
even
Everybody
necessary
calling
at
me
that
too.
moment.
Everybody.
So you gotta understand that's how children think. Adults don't think like that. Adults try to stay out of the way and mind their business. Children try to see what you're doing and get involved.
Our views have been consistent.
Tell me what I said is wrong,
Have
fam.
been solid as fuck to me. So grateful.
Tell me one thing I
I'm
said
so
is wrong.
grateful.
The smarter you are, the less friends you're gonna have, fam. That's a fact. Because the less shit you're gonna
My
want to put
life
up with,
knew
the
him.
more you're gonna see, the
And
things that people do, that you're gonna be able to understand what they're capable of.
you just
be like, I don't
don't
want to be a
know
part of that.
that, bro. You're just see. I don't like to give away friendships that are good people, man.
Period.
You see, if my friend dies, I cry.
And I just want to say this and
I don't,
back to our conversation.
Talk shit. I cry.
I am not a person who doesn't forgive. I am a person who doesn't want to go through the same thing twice. So when I see that you have certain characteristics or certain mannerisms, I'm going to understand that it's going to be
what makes
difficult
you
for me to deal with.
the maker
So
of all
therefore, I
these
don't want to deal with
mannerisms? You see, here's how I know Jack
Has zero
Frost
to do with
hasn't
me
bumped his
forgiving
head
or
enough
not.
yet, because he still thinks that
It has
he's
something
top
to do
dog.
with me being intelligent enough to
I
know
see
that there's
certain
just certain human
mannerisms.
beings that they're just
What
stuck
makes
in
you
their
the
ways.
leader of
Some
these
of their ways more
mannerisms? What makes you
contradictory to my
think
ways.
you just call people out?
Imagine dating
What
somebody
about your
and
mannerisms?
your first time that y'all came into contact with each other, it was a negative experience. Why in the fuck would you think that y'all gonna have a good relationship? That don't even make sense.
Opposites attract, bud. I'm proof of it.
That don't even make sense.
I was with the complete opposite of me for 15 years.
So you met with a toxic experience.
And
You
I
think
still
after
love
a toxic experience, you're supposed to not
Can't
have a
be with
toxic
her, but I
relationship?
still love her.
That's not how the universe works. That's
Children's
literally not how the
mother,
universe
hard.
works. Literally.
You can't even give good
What else y'all want
life
to talk about? Put it in
advice.
the chat. We got 58 people in here. Let's send those numbers up. What y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. Let's talk about something interesting.
I bet your dad cringes.
It's literally not how the universe works.
I bet your pops cringes, man. Yep. His life sucks, and we pointed out.
I'm not trying to meet any
and he
toxic.
hurls insult.
We
Who's
are
your
not
friend?
answering that because I'm busy. Boom. I'll put you guys back later.
Wasn't that Gilly? Says a man with no woman.
That's
Facts.
not how the universe
You don't
works.
get dating.
Yo, y'all want to talk
dating
about the
advice
chick that
from this
faked,
guy?
like she was kidnapped? We can have that discussion if y'all want. Homegirl fake like she was kidnapped. We can have that discussion if y'all want.
Look at him.
That was interesting.
Look at the size of them fucking shorts, dude. What is this?
Person who doesn't forgive. I am a person who doesn't want to go through the same thing twice. Be able to understand what it's difficult for me to deal with. Imagine dating somebody and your first time that y'all came into contact with each other, it was a negative experience. Why in the fuck would you think that y'all gonna have a good relationship? That don't even make sense.
You fucking dude.
That don't even make sense.
I have to believe you didn't buy any of these clothes. I just have to believe.
So you met with a toxic experience, and you think after a toxic experience, you're supposed to not have a toxic relationship? That's not how the universe works. That's literally not how the universe works. Literally.
No, you think you're in Marvel universe, Jack.
What else y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. We got 58 people in here. Let's send those numbers up. What y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. Let's talk about something interesting. It's literally not how the universe works. I'm not trying to meet any toxic. We are not answering that because I'm busy. Boom. I'll put you guys back later.
He's getting trolled on his phone.
That is not how the universe works. Yo, y'all want to talk about the chick that faked like she was kidnapped?
Guess what, y'all?
We can have that discussion if y'all want. Homegirl faked like she was kidnapped. We can have that discussion if y'all want. I thought that was interesting.
The size of those shorts. Bros, those ain't shorts. That's a dress.
But I want to say something about that specifically.
Yeah,
I want to say something about that specifically. Check this out.
He lives off.
I want to say something about that specifically. Check this out. So,
hey man, I fucking love y'all, man. It's 8 p.m., man. I'm gonna get me some sleep and shit, man. I want you guys to have a beautiful evening. It's Saturday evening. Go hang out with your loved ones. Jump on YouTube. Look at some crazy shit on here. We only get one chance at this life, dude. Don't spend it like this, dude. Don't. If you're feeling low, find something to do. Take your mind off of it. All you can really do is think about it. You're still here. No matter what, you're still here. And you, Frost, you should be thinking, when I'm gone from here, all this beautiful earth, it's gone. I'll never see it again. Guess what? I want to be here as long as I can, Frost. I think it's beautiful. I think these people are beautiful. I think the world's beautiful. I think we got some fucked up actors. That's why everything is such on a grand scale when things happen. Like these fucked up actors, Melly. Yeah, it was all over the goddamn news. My first one, him dead, and he's going to escape. Yeah, the justice system is fucked up. But it's what we got, y'all. Salute to everybody in the chat, man. Salute Dog Soldier. Salute to you, man. Salute to Angel Crispin, man, for pulling up. Killer Views, everybody. James S. Liberty Hazelton. I appreciate y'all, man. Everybody. Don't make me miss 1, 2 phrase coming for you. I can't start doing all that because I'll miss people. Rose Gold Jesus right there. Net Stars, Facts, Crime Street, Black Eye V2, James S. Dog Soldier, Angel Crispin, Justin, Just. Yeah, it was pretty solid group tonight. D-Trail, Big Boy. Hey, man. One thing's for certain. I love y'all. I'm grateful to have y'all in my life. For real. And that's just what it is. I'm grateful to have you on my life.
I don't want to work anymore because I'm working every day very hard and I never had money. Fucking shit.
So, man, so that's how they tricking y'all? By saying that I'm saying my solution is money while they're making sure that I don't have money, so my problem is literally money.
You Jack Frost, that's how you do it.
Making sure
one
that
whole stream.
My problem is
never
a lack
asked
of
for
money.
a penny, sir.
While they're convincing people
never
don't donate
one
money
single red cent,
because he's only...
Appreciate y'all. Have a good evening.
BBN Jack Frost, what's up, party people? How's everybody doing today? Frost. Dope fiending. Frost. Dope fiending. Any one of them niggas that's talking shit about me, look at how they look.
Hit the block with a sack and a Glock in the back full of rock with my skill on the seat. Clutching and looking my brother behind me, he up and he busting whoever he see. Niggas be rapping, but ain't never done it. They know how I'm coming, they know I'm a creep. Shoot till the stop when I'm
laying on my feet, Mr. Lewis Gossett Jr. Ah! Ah! Come on, you can do this, you can do it, you can do it. We can do this. This is it. We done? We done? I'm not quitting my job because niggas fucking destroyed my platform. I'm not bad at my job. I'm not bad at my job. I'm not quitting my job. I'm not quitting my dreams because other people can.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm seriously thinking about just worshiping the devil. I know that's the wrong thing to do, but if I assume I'm going to hell anyway. But if I worship the devil, I could die soon and probably. I'm really considering doing it. I'm not even lying. Help,
I'm a motherfucking money go getter with a real nigga feeling. I do this shit with ease, bitch. I'm fast life living. I can go in any hood. They love a little nigga, couple of them hate but stay in they place cause they don't want it with me. See me looking good, beating hard, bumping in my city, riding with that sack in that strap.
I'm not gonna go get a job because you destroyed my platform. My platform is just fine. If y'all wasn't here harassing me, I wouldn't have a fucking problem. If y'all wasn't here trying to make everybody hate me, I wouldn't have a problem. You're trying to force me to. Ah! I'm done.